We're an hour late, but it's okay. It's okay.
Say we're only an hour late. It'll
Only.
make people think better of us. All right, so welcome.
It's okay. It's okay.
Only an hour late.
Only.
So, as you can tell by the sounds, right now you are all on a boat, heading towards the island of Rumblecusp, on a journey from some rumors you heard from the main continents about a menace, a presence on this island that has a lot of money sitting on it, and not only if you were to slay and you could procure the wealth that it is sitting upon, but there would be a reward at home, wherever you come from, for killing, destroying, mutilating the creature and its corpse. So, as you begin to see land in the distance, Orly, your turtle captain, slowly making his way to the ship helm, steering the ship into dock. You make it. You stand on the dock on the famous island of monsters and dinosaurs. You look out, and the town you see is almost a shanty. If I can find the right... here we go. Almost what you could call a shanty town. The town around you is not very lively. You do see people walking across the street, mostly humans and half orcs. You see an occasional half elf. The buildings are created mostly of what seems to be ramshackle wood and thrown together. Mostly seems like they're falling apart, but everybody you've seen has a smile on their face. They don't get a lot of visitors, so seeing new faces is a welcome to them. You get a wave every once in a while, but before we do that, how about we introduce ourselves? So, let's start straight from the alphabetical order. Cody, how about you introduce yourself?
My character is Ascar Nightwind. He is a tabaxi rogue, hailing from the low-level streets of one of the main cities. Kind of a snatch and grab kind of person, living off just that. And he wanted to go find some bigger, better job. He wanted to become rich, and he wasn't going to do that by snagging pockets. So he came after this job to get these untold riches that have been rumored about. He's about 5'5", a little bit shorter on the side. He's got like this almost grayish, fading to white in some spots, like feline coat. He wears very simple like leathers and a hood that comes up that does have holes cut out for the ears. And he has this double scarf, so whenever he does move fast, all you see is the scarf in the wind. That is Ascar.
All right. Next in alphabetical order would be you, Michael. Your character.
Yeah. I procrastinated all week. I made this character about a half hour before I got on the microphone. So, my character is a male wood elf named Dio, named after Ronnie James Dio because he was my background when I made the character. He's specifically, in my eyes, is an archer. He just kind of goes with the flow because I didn't put any time in the backstory.
Don't need to. next in the alphabetical order, Lassier? Making sure I pronounce
Lasser.
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 Leave it up to Kristen
Yep.
to have
Yes.
literally
Lasser.
the most weird names, but they roll off the tongue. I hate it.
La.
Well, actually, I just
Fair.
typed in Gaelic for flame. It means flame.
Okay.
That's kind of
Gaelic.
clever. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I thought it sounded pretty. I'm like, that sounds feminine. Okay.
Lasser.
Lasser, yeah, she has kind of become she's been, I don't know, I am now with a fiend. A fiend is my master, I guess you would say. That's how I got my warlock abilities. I became his because I was like, I want to be strong and have spells and stuff. He's like, hey, I got you. And then
Alright. Pretty
So,
much
yeah,
how warlocks go, I guess.
yeah, well, I'm pretty much I'm trying to find a way out of it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But you never know.
Alright. And,
I will explain what I
yeah.
look like because it's kind of fun. I got like this ashy gray skin, but there's cracks of red glowing through. And I've got like red eyes, and my hair is super red with like blue and gold through it because it's like fire. And when I get mad and like energized, my hair kind of like flows like fire.
Alright.
Yeah.
And last, but not least, Bo, would you please introduce your character?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
A little quiet, but
Um,
Are you
oh,
on
there
there?
we go.
my name is Valdrift. I'm a mountain dwarf. I also not have much of a backstory. But I will say I was in the military for many years. I specialize in handed weapons, and I have fiery red hair, fiery red beard. And I talk like this, so hopefully you hear me.
All right. As you all step off the boat, you all been traveling together for a little while, not too long, but together on the boat for multiple weeks, almost a month, makes you close without you even realizing it. You step off the boat on the docks, looking at the city in front of you, not really knowing where you are, not really knowing what to do, but you have a mission to kill something. It's something big.
Ah!
Nice.
I'm good at killing things, that's for sure.
I'm not so good at killing things. I'll leave that to you guys.
I will try to kill things. Don't let them
Alright.
get close to me. I will die. I don't have much AC.
I will put an arrow to the knee.
Aww.
All right.
I hope.
So, what do y'all want to do?
Do we have any sort of paper, like, before coming on this trip, like, telling us who to meet, where to go, to follow up with said job?
So, all of you have a piece of paper that you were given. It tells you to travel to this island, Rumblecusp. That's pretty much it.
Let's
But-
look for jobs.
But you do know by what's on the paper is that your target, your quarry, is is some type of dragonoid.
I don't know, I think we should just start going toward. How far away is it from where we're at? Maybe we should go ask someone on the dock.
So right now you guys are on sort of the docking area. There is one other ship that looks like it's leaving, and people look like they're boarding hastily. But out of the docks, if you would just go straight into this sort of shanty city that you seem to have arrived on.
There a tavern within sight, and or meeting area?
Go ahead and make a perception check. See if you can spot anything fancy.
I'm not great at those. 15.
15. Looking around, you assume that there's a tavern here. Everywhere has a tavern, but not within eyeshot. You do see some people. You see your ship captain, your this sort of elderly turtle, which turtles are like humanoid turtle figures. Orly, that you've spent the last month with, right now is getting all of the papers in order, talking to what seems to be some sort of dockmaster.
Does anyone want to speak to the ship captain?
I say we go toward the dockmaster. He probably knows more about this town than anyone.
Agreed. I guess we're gonna
Let's
approach
walk
him.
on over there.
Yeah.
So,
Strutting over.
you see Orly sort of hunched over, his large shell sort of protruding. You see what sort of now that you've seen him multiple times, as you know, been on the same ship for about a month, but elderly turtle with a big old eye patch over his left eye, currently talking to this dockmaster. Yes, we spent a couple days on sea. We're looking for docking for a little while, and then we'll be leaving. Oh, here seems to be some of the crew that came along. Mm-hmm.
Gonna let off a slight bow.
Dockmaster.
I'm gonna stand there just like with my shoulders high and staring him right in the eyes.
Can I help you folks?
Oh, hi, I didn't want to interrupt, but what's around here?
That's a broad question there, friend, but right now you're standing on the docks. If you're looking for a drink, you'd go straight out down the city, take a left, and you'll go down to the bar. Most people aren't really here for a good time, though, so you're probably looking to get straight out into the fight. Most people are. You probably want to go see Graham right outside the city. He's the blacksmith. If you're looking for like magic potions or other things along that nature, you want to go to Hotis. He's a little halfling fella that's right on the. If you go straight out, follow that passway, you definitely won't miss it. And if you're looking for just general goods and hiking supplies, you probably want to go over to Clark. He's a nice little fellow. Same way.
Well, thanks for your advice. Information.
Sure. Now, Orly, you said your name was. Let's get back to it. So him and Orly sort of walk off. Orly sort of habbling with his large wooden cane that he carries off to sort of what looks like receptionist area.
I'm gonna kind of tap. I'm gonna butcher this name because I already forgot. Lassier?
Lasser.
Lasser.
Just think of like La Serre.
Yeah. Lasser, I'm gonna stop by the bar. I'm gonna meet you outside the walls. I have some business to attend to.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for potions then from that halfling fellow that we were told about.
All right.
What do I have? 150. Cool.
Refresh your
Just
page.
me and you. I'm sorry. Was it just me and you?
Everybody's there.
Thought we were all there.
We're here.
So everybody else doing.
Yeah.
I'll head to the bar as well.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go.
All right.
I'll go with Lysair.
All right. Splitting the party already.
You're welcome.
So, the first group one, is heading over to the bar, and then the other group is going over to see Hotus over at his little magic shop. So, you all sort of stare at each other for a second, and then split off into your two groups, and Valdriff, you said you're going with Ascar, correct? Just wanted to.
Yes.
Okay, so you both make your way towards the bar. As you pass the street, you see that there are a lovely assortment of people. One thing that you all are a little not used to is that there are occasionally you do see a goblin or a bugbear that just walk by you minding their own business. Normally monster races are normally shunned from civilization, but they seem to be wandering around having a merry time. They look at you, they wave. Everyone around here seems like friendly folk.
What did the goblin look like?
Short, green, got this sort of tuft of black scruff on the top of his head. Not wearing a shirt, just sort of got like this mini toga thing going on, and seems to have like a short sword on their back. And then he seems to be walking with a bugbear that's right next to him, sitting pretty tall at like 7 foot. Got them nice long arms with the.
I'm gonna look over to Valdriff. That goblin looks very familiar. I think I killed one that looked like him. Hope it wasn't his brother. Oh well.
Yeah, I really don't know what kind of town we got ourselves into. But,
Not the kind that I want to stick around in.
probably did kill his brother. I probably
Well.
killed his father.
Undead goblins.
I. No. Just gonna keep going for the bar.
All right, so you continue making your way towards the bar. Not a long walk. This town doesn't seem to be massive. As you make your way in and see that even though it's around midday, it's pretty full. You're starting to get the thought in your head that nothing really happens around here, so they spend most of the day just drinking. You see people carrying on all corners of the bar. Still looks like made out of driftwood. You look at the title, and it's called the Driftwood's Coalescent. That is Driftwood Coalescent. The group of people that are inside are jovial, talking. There's what seems to be sort of a shorter human playing on like a violin of some sort. And at the bar, standing on a stool, is a sort of older gnomish fella that is slinging drinks across the table. There's shots being thrown down the sort of bar area. Seems to be like probably the richest place in the city.
I would like to approach the bar.
Can I help you? Can I get you something, little cat feller?
Yes, I need a drink for me and my friend. I do not know what he wants. He probably will tell you. But,
Oh, I recently got in this dwarvish brew that I really like. I'll get that right for you.
do you have any wine?
No.
Do you have anything in a large bottle?
Yeah.
I want the whole bottle.
Sure. You watch him turn around and jump off his little stool, and his little gnome legs carry him over to the back. You see him sort of just kind of apparate a mug in front of him. Like, there is no mug there, and then he just starts pouring out, and Valdriff, you instantly recognize the smell of a signature dwarven brew that you used to have back in your hometown. And he brings it over, steps up on the stool. Oh, here you go, you barrel-esque fella. Slams the thing down and goes back to go get your bottle.
Thank you. That reminds me of the homeland.
As then he comes back with this bottle of what seems to be brandy, and he jumps up on his little stool and there you go. That's gonna be 25 gold.
Thank you, friend. Quite the establishment you have here.
Yeah. I've been working here for 155 years.
Of course you have. Gotta head out now. Thank you for the drink. I flip him 25 gold.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna proceed to look back at Valdrift, and I'm gonna sort of kind of signal him to, like, shouldn't stay here super long. And on the way out, I am going to the nearest fella that looks very occupied. I'm gonna slip my hand into his pocket.
All right, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Oh, don't fail me now. Not any bad. 27.
So you approach what seems to be a half-orc guy. He's drinking with what seems to be a taller, more beefy human man, and he's going on. He's like, I saw this beast, and then you slip your hand straight into his paw, pull it out with deftness and perfect. You slung it up. When you walk out, you can sure did grab his purse.
How much is in the purse as I start to stifle through it as I...
3 gold.
Yes.
As you open the bag, you sort of realize people around here probably don't got that much money.
Poor folks.
What you doing in the bar with only 3 gold when the drink costs 25 gold?
That was a bottle of scotch.
That's
that he
true,
asked
I guess.
for.
Who says that's the normal price?
Yeah.
I probably got ripped off, but it is fine.
He's a foreigner. He probably was upcharged like crazy.
Guaranteed. What?
Do you take a sip of it?
Oh yes, I'm as I pull the gold out, added my own purse, gonna throw the purse into an alleyway and uncork it with my claw.
You take a sip out of it. Tastes like piss.
Oof.
Sorry, ahead of time. I'm gonna turn back around.
Turn back around and keep walking. Go back into the bar. You see Valdriff still sitting there drinking on his brew. You see him. You see the the older gnomish man still slinging beers. For someone who looks really old, he seems to be very spry and has got this jovial look on his face. And he's like, "Ah, you're back. I wonder why."
Yes, I'm back. What kind of brandy is this that you gave me?
It's the cheapest stuff I can find.
The cheapest stuff for 25 gold.
Yeah.
What about what's up there on your high counter?
And you turn around and you see that as you begin to scale up, it doesn't go past about like 4 feet because you just wouldn't be able to reach it.
Yeah.
So at about like 4.5 feet, you see all the bottles are the exact same.
I don't think you're gonna get much better than that, Ascar.
All I wanted was a good brandy. I'm not getting it.
Well, how about some moonshine? You look like a moonshine kind of. And he jumps down and goes and grabs it. It's he comes back with like a little shot glass filled with a clear liquid, passes it over. Here you go, friend.
I'm gonna take a shot of it.
You make a Constitution saving throw.
What I wanted.
I don't know if you can handle that, Asgard. You probably should have just stuck with
10.
crew like
10.
10.
You down it. It burns like hell. You're sitting there, like your nostrils are clear. You're like you can feel your teeth, like it's that bad. And as it goes down, as soon as it hits your stomach, you just feel the sudden urge to just vomit. You gotta take a moment.
I told you that was a bad idea.
But it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna walk out.
It's
I'm not paying him.
over in the forest over there.
I'm not paying him. I'm walking out. I'm
Hey,
leaving the piss.
Fiddler!
I'm leaving the piss on his counter. The bottle of piss is laying on his counter.
You forgot to pay. And then suddenly, the music stops. Two people, the orc you just robbed and the human, stand up.
Oh.
Stand in front of the doors. Don't come over to our island and then steal all liquor. Now pay.
How much was the moonshine?
2 silver.
2 silver. Is it really worth? I'm gonna flip the 2 silver towards the gnome. But I'm
Now
also going to whip my dagger of whispering shadows between the legs of the orc, and
So you flick the 2 silver, and Valdrith, you watch as he takes out one of his daggers. You haven't seen him draw any of them. You've been curious because the dagger on his right that sits there is sort of just in a perpetual just upward spiral of just shadow across the blade. As you see, he takes it and sort of underhands it over in between the feet of the half orc. You watch as there's sort of like a line tethered between them made of this shadowy-esque material. And then you watch his form, Askar, and then teleport in between his legs and are apparating in sort of a gust of shadow and wind now underneath.
well, right behind him. I was gonna aim for. I'm gonna give him just the slightest tap on the back. Watch yourself, friend. Not everyone's the same. I'm just gonna continue to walk, and I'm gonna try to go meet up with the other 2.
Right.
The music comes back on.
You watch the gnome take the things. It was like, "Thank you, boys." And they go and sit down, and he just takes the silver and puts it down, someplace underneath the desk.
I think my character has built up a new hatred for gnomes
By the way,
after this session.
I have a quick question. I don't know if we were supposed to add any gold.
I added gold into you.
He added it for us.
I
Okay,
added gold.
I only have 10.
Refresh your page.
Page.
Because I had 3 something.
I gave everybody an extra 300.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, so just refreshed.
You're like, damn, I can't afford
Anyway,
25 gold.
I'm still in the bar. I'm still at the bar, drinking my dwarvish brew, and I'd like to ask the bartender if there are any rumors of any big jobs for adventurers in here.
That would have been smart.
You watch as he takes his little stool, his little stepping stool, and then sort of gets down off of it and then sort of kicks it, and it slides directly in front of where you're sitting, and then and hops right on top of it. And he's looking at it. He's like looking at you almost eye to eye while you're sitting at the bar, and he's like, "Well, we here over on this island, we don't get a lot of adventurers, and when we do, they usually come for one purpose. I'm assuming you're here for that secret gold.
I am. Yes, tell me more about secret gold.
See, Fran, everything comes with a price over here. Everything's got a price. Now, what's your price?
What's your price?
10 gold. 10 gold, and I'll tell you everything I know.
How about 5? And I'll get another dwarvish brew.
I like the way you talk. Not a lot of people got money to spend around here, and that stuff's too expensive for them. I'll go get you another cup. I'll be right back. And then he hops down, runs off, goes, gets you another one, and just puts it right in front of you. All right. So, apparently, there have been some unsavory happenings up near the mountain in the middle of the island. There are the beasts of the island seem to be avoiding it, staying away. Let me find my notes. Oh my gosh.
The note. The note. The note. The note. The note.
The notes. Okay. So, some of the things that's been happening are there's these random crystalline, I guess, crystal-looking things that's been popping up around the island, and once in a while there's like fish that seem to be coming from the island that almost fall from the sky. It's weird happenings. It's almost like, and people who go into the forest, they say that there's something watching them from a distance. But every time they get back into town, they say that the thing that's watching them is gone.
Interesting. So, you said that there are beasts going wild up near the mountain. Let me ask this, friend. Notice that your town welcomes bugbears, goblins, other odd humanoids.
Yeah,
Where I
that's
come from, they're not quite so welcome, and also they
yeah, we get that a lot. It seems that we sort of have more of a common enemy with sort of the creatures and beasts that seem to pop up around the area. You see,
Well,
here on Rubblecusp, we got some interesting beasts that seem to pop around that seem to have died out a long time ago.
you lost audio there.
Oh, why does this only happen whenever I DM? Cody knows this. My mic works perfectly fine until, like, right now.
It does.
We heard creatures who
have gone extinct everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
That's telling me right now that if humans, dwarves, gnomes, elves, half-elves, bugbears, goblins, if they're all banding together, then these beasts must be quite powerful, quite a sight. So, is there any more you can tell me about some of these beasts near the mountain?
Well, I can just say that to be careful. I mean, a lot of people don't like leaving after dark, and I don't recommend it. But sometimes you gotta get somewhere, and sometimes a formidable beast appears.
Well, let me finally ask you this then. Is there anyone hiring to take care of the odd happenings on the mountain? Or maybe perhaps take care of some of these beasts? I'm looking for work, and my blade I can run deep.
Well, most of the people around here sort of take fighting the beasts as sort of a daily living type thing, not really a job. Maybe if you go to that Holtis fella over that does all the magics, maybe he'll have some use for some type of beast components, or maybe some reason to venture up that dangerous mountain.
All right. Well, thanks for the information. I do have a couple companions who were headed over that way, not including that Tabaxi that was just with me. So I have to find him.
A rude one that one is. But, well, you've been mighty kind, sir. Your total will be also coming to 25 gold exactly.
25 gold for 2 brews?
It's some expensive stuff here, friend.
Something tells me you're not being honest.
Do you want to roll an insight? See if he's lying?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
All right. Let's see. Oof.
Oh,
Oh.
A 4?
Yeah.
He seems to be telling the truth. They're out on the middle of a unknown island. Dwarven brews are really hard to come by, and especially by probably the price of alcohol in general is probably really inflated over here, just because they don't get a lot of ships.
Well, does that 25 gold include the 5 that I owe you for the information or no?
Yes, it does.
All right. Consider it a deal then.
Pleasure doing business.
subtract.
Yeah, I can subtract.
All right. So on to group 2. Because splitting the party. So, where did you say you were making your way first? Were you going to the halfling?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one with
So-
the magic.
You go into the one with the magics. So you take your you and Dio, Lassar and Dio, make their way just straight towards where the dockmaster pointed, going directly towards what's his magic shop? Not a super genius name, as the name says as you get there. Hotus's Magics. As you look upon the building, it's nicely constructed compared to the rest of the buildings around the area. Instead of being made of what seems to be either driftwood or hastily cutted, just regular wood you find anywhere, it looks to be made out of like stone and brick. So as you enter, you open the door, the little bell rings, and you look inside, and holy purple. There is everything you could possibly think of is purple. The carpet is purple. The racks and the wood on the varnish of the wood is all purple. The counter where you see a little halfling man seems to be not in his older years, but not young either. Got this sort of smack of brown hair with sort of chocolate eyes. Oh, hello. How can I help you today? Oh, you all seem like new. I haven't seen you around before.
Yep, we just came in. But I just want to know what kind of stuff you have to sell.
Well, that's depend what you're looking for. Are you looking for magic items that enable you to ensnare your foes? A ring that turns you invisible? A hat that lets you take on the form of anyone you wish?
What kind of potions you got?
Okay. I have plenty of normal healing potions. I have a potion of speed that I recently concocted, and this one is I recently found in a sort of hidden treasure, and he holds up sort of this like Skyrim potion of vigorous healing looking thing. But instead of it being just straight red, it is clear. And as you see, the liquid inside is this sort of like angry red that is swirling. And what you see, as you look closer, looks to be a toenail. Inside of it, this, as he puts it down with sort of a thud, it seems to be hefty, is a potion of stone giant strength.
Can I get a couple of healing potions? How much are they?
Sure, if you want healing potions. I have. So he has in stock, he has 16 normal healing potions. He has 8 greater healing potions and 2 superior healing potions. Normal healing potions are 50 each. Superior are 150. Greater are 150, and superior are 300.
How much do they heal?
Normal healing potions heal 2d4 plus 2. Greater healing potions heal 4d4 plus 4. And then superior heal 8d4 plus 8.
Do you have any rings that can heal? Special rings.
I don't think I do. I do have some rings if you're interested in rings. As you see, he's also standing on a little stool. He jumps off his little stepping, and he goes off and puts a plethora of rings. This one is expensive. This is a ring of permanent invisibility. When you have to attune to the item, when you put it on, you can use your action to cast the spell Greater Invisibility, and it lasts until you choose or take off the ring.
Greater. Dang.
Then he has a Ring of Protection plus 2, which gives plus 2 to your AC and plus 2 to all saving throws. And then he has a Ring of Shield. Whenever you put on the ring, it has 7 charges, and whenever you can use your reaction when you have the ring attuned. You can use your reaction to cast the spell Shield for one of those 7 charges.
All right, none of those sound appealing to me. Do you have any like bags, like a coin purse?
Well,
I need some-
I have bags. I have bag of holdings. I have bags that preserve like meats and stuff. What type of bag are you looking for?
I need a bag that I can fill with pebbles.
Okay.
Do you have a bag of pebbles?
I don't have a bag of pebbles, but I can give you a pouch.
Yeah, something like a coin purse type deal, or a pouch where I could flap it open and be able to easily get into it.
Yeah, okay. He goes back into his little back area and comes back with a deep purple, sort of satchel that you can like wear around your head. It's not extremely large, but it could fit 10, 20 stones, little pebbles.
How much is that?
I can give it to you for gold. It's just a pouch.
1 gold?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You now have a pouch that you can fill with whatever you wish.
Big spender over here.
Yeah.
Is this like a weapon shop? Or does he just specialize in whatever magical?
Magic?
Yeah.
He he has weapons, but they are a lot of them that you see are mostly ornamental, not ornamental.
Mhm.
But you do see that he spells. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Sells what seems to be an assortment of special arrows.
What kind of arrows do you got?
Oh, so and he hops down, and waddles over real quickly to to what seems to be sort of like a rack of just what seems to be special arrows. So here we have assortment of elemental-esque arrows. This one is the chaotic burst arrow. When shot, well, I'll just tell you what they do. When you shoot them, you roll a d6 and they do a random type of damage, and they do an extra d6 of that damage. Next, he just has fire arrows and ice arrows, which just do an extra d6 of fire or ice damage. And then here are my proud works, and he has 3 arrows of dragon slaying.
Are they for crossbow or for regular?
They are
longbow?
arrows, not crossbow
So they're not
bolts.
crossbow bolts. Okay.
They are arrows. 3 arrows of dragon slaying. When you hit a dragon, when you hit a creature that has a dragon, is a dragon type, they do an extra 10d6 damage.
Damn.
How much are the fire and ice arrows?
You can get 20 fire arrows for 120 gold, and it's the same for the ice arrows.
Okay.
Do you have crossbow bolts?
Sadly, I do not.
Hmm.
If you're looking for more practical use instead of items, you may want to go to the blacksmith that's right outside of town.
Can I mix and match the arrows?
I mean, do you want like 10 fire arrows and then 10 ice arrows for 120? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They don't exist in D&D Beyond, so you just have to keep track of them on like a piece of paper.
Okay.
So what they do is you tell me beforehand, like, I'm going to use an ice arrow or I'm going to use a fire arrow, and when you shoot, instead of doing like piercing damage, they do fire damage, and they do an extra d6. So of that specific damage.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm going to do that. So you said 125?
120.
Okay.
I am gonna grab a couple potions.
Okay.
We'll grab 2 of the main, like the regular one, for
Okay.
50 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 normal, so that's 100.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I forgot to add. All of you have a greater healing potion.
Oh. Well, now.
Can I add that manually, or you want?
I'm not sure if they're in D&D Beyond, the greater ones.
I'm not sure I.
Yeah. Make sure that everybody knows that you have 1 potion of greater healing, which does.
Yeah, they're in D&D Beyond.
They are. Then go ahead and add a potion of greater healing, Everybody, Cody, I forgot to mention everybody gets a potion of greater healing. I forgot to do that.
What's the difference between equipment and backpack?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If you
when
put it in it doesn't matter which. It's just if you say, "Hey, I put it in my backpack," you can put it in your backpack, and if you like drop your backpack or like it gets
It's in your
cut or
backpack.
something, and you say it was in all your things in your backpack are like gone, I guess.
Okay, so equipment is just with my stuff.
Equipment would be like in your pockets.
Okay.
Would I have caught up with them at the potion shop? If they're still there.
Oh yeah, there's but it's not a very large town. But you get in there, you see the same building. You open it, you think to yourself, "Holy crap, purple!" And then
Yeah. How much was the potions of gray if he had? 'Cause
150.
the potion of greater healing was 100.
Did he have superior?
He had a
300.
superior, which was 300.
Okay.
He has 2 superior.
I'm interested in a superior healing potion. I'm a little short on cash. Could you do 278 gold?
Now you see. You see, like, he sort of goes from, like, showing everybody around to just sort of like a business mode. Well, I specifically make these potions here, but
I'm sure they're fine quality.
of course they are. But the problem being, my problem mostly, is that not a lot of people have the money to buy potions. So yes. Yeah, and he slides over yourself a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
For
278 gold.
oh my gosh, my sister's texting me about a joke. And you want to know how she opens it? What do you call a potato with a penis?
I don't know.
What?
Gotta finish it now.
Well, yeah. Well,
I-
she didn't finish it yet. All right.
Well, you can't leave us hanging like that. What the hell?
No.
Well, she'll text me back. I don't know the answer yet.
Is it a penis with eyes? Because
Yeah.
potatoes have eyes,
That's
right?
true.
I'll cry if it is.
Well,
Bring it.
we'll have to put that on hold until she texts me back. So,
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, are you? But Cody, as you do see, there are still 3 rings on the table. There's like a crate of potions there. As he, once you because you were interrupting him as Dio was getting all of his arrows, he hops back down and runs over and starts, working with Dio to try to get all of
Okay.
his arrows in order.
Yeah, I'll just lean against one of the walls and wait.
Okay.
You're giving up this perfect opportunity to steal shit.
So, well, I guess it did go good. We'll see. Did you say that out loud to me?
No, but I looked at you like, but I don't know you that well, so
Just sit there, kind of a smirk on my face.
When do I actually show up at the shop?
You'll be showing up in a little bit. You're still enjoying yourself, your brew. You're still getting this information about the mountain and what's been going on. Probably the talk has just finished. The talk between you two, and right now you're just finishing up your drink and starting to leave.
Okay.
So can I ask the guy? I forget his name. What is his name?
Hotus.
Hotus. So have you heard of anything going on around the area that we can like get into to earn more money?
Well, if you're looking to sell the monster parts or beast parts that you find, I will be willing to buy them off of you.
What parts you looking for?
Mostly things like eyes, hearts. Oh, well, sorry. Faith texted me. All right, here she goes. Everybody.
What?
So, the answer to the joke what do you call a potato with a penis? A dictator.
So dumb.
Thanks, Faith.
Now you can send her the link to the stream.
Ugh.
You can be famous.
She was involved.
All right. Mostly eyes or hearts of some of the more stronger beasts. So some of the things that walk around this area would be a beast that maybe you've heard of from books you've read as a kid. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm looking for a heart of Tyrannosaurus Rex. They work real good for healing potions.
Okay.
And
How much are you willing to give us for one of those?
depends on the quality whenever you get it back.
All right. Well, I'm like minimum.
Minimum of 50 gold.
Okay. What else you looking for?
Various beasts. If you're there are a cave system towards the top of the mountain, and I heard there are specific beasts in there that hang from the ceiling. I'm looking for their eye.
Okay. How much is their eye worth? Minimally.
Well, again, depends on the quality, but I'd be able to minimum give you. Well, by minimum, I mean that if they are still in quality for use. There is a point where I can't use it.
All right.
So, I would be minimum if it's the least
Intact.
quality. If it's at least intact, 100 for those.
All right. Okay.
What are these beasts called that hang from the ceiling?
Streamers.
Dreamers.
Streamers. The purple.
No, the creature that you spoke of.
Yes, those are called ropers.
Ropers.
They roll.
Sure. If anybody that has, I guess anybody can roll for it. Roll for
what roll?
history.
Oh,
History.
rope.
History or just straight up intelligence.
I think I've heard of them. They're like a rope.
I got 25.
I have
Alright.
15.
So,
rolled a
Dio, you
5.
do know. Ropers are cave-dwelling creatures that hang from the ceiling that tend to, whenever they're a lot like Half-Life, those things that dangle tongues from the ceiling. They will reach down and try to grapple you and raise you up towards the ceiling to try to eat you. They're not very strong, but they're really hardy.
Wonderful.
So, did he tell us about them then? Did you tell us about them? I don't know. 15.
Well,
do
that's
I
up
know-
to him. That's up to him if he
Like, do
tells
I know
you.
anything at 15? So,
Oh yeah,
You know that they're cave-dwelling creatures. You've
Just a
heard of
cave-
them before, but haven't heard much other than that.
we'll pretend that I told them all that.
All right.
right. Cool. Anything
What-
else?
Well, it's sort of like a common sense type thing. If you slay a beast that's really tough, bringing me its heart, eyes, claws, hide, I'd probably be able to do something with it.
Yeah, right. Okay. You guys good here? Or you wanna go try to find Valdrift?
Before you go, do you still not? What about the rings? bought them out and everything.
Oh, no. I don't want any.
Okay, and he'll start picking up the rings,
Hold on.
and
Okay. Yeah, I let him pick up the rings.
okay,
I'm not gonna do
he
anything.
picks up the rings and brings them back into the back. You see as he goes into the back, the door, like he stands in front of the door opens by itself, and when he goes back, the door, and you hear a locking, and then as he gets close to the door, you hear the locks, and then, and he just walks back out.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. Okay, well, let's go find Baldrift.
And you open the door, and
Might cut out.
you open the door, and he's standing right in front of you.
Oh, Baldrift!
Hey,
We were about to come find you.
Ahoy there.
Is there anything you want from this guy before we leave?
I don't know. What does he got?
He got some rings, some
Some-
potions,
some arrows.
arrows. We don't know anything about anything else, though.
I can't do much with arrows.
He has purple streamers hanging from the ceiling.
Streamers, yeah.
You hear from the distance. Yes, they're quite nice. Oh, you look at you, a strapping warrior. I have some things for you. He lays out a pair of gloves. These, my friend, are these are gloves of missile snaring.
As we're still standing in like the door.
Missile snaring.
Missile snare.
Yes, gloves of missile snaring.
What? I am assuming that it allows me to capture.
If
Missile.
something like an arrow were to be shot at you, you can use your reaction to attempt to catch the arrow or missile or type of object.
V2 rocket.
Maybe not a V2 rocket, but what you do is whenever like an arrow is shot at you, you roll a D10 plus your dexterity, and it decreases the damage by that much. And if you reduce the damage to 0, you get to you catch it, and you can throw it back.
And how much for those?
These are a rare enchantment. I will give these to you for 150 gold only.
Any other enchanted items, equipment you have? Rings?
I have plenty of rings. Your friend just denied all of them. I have a ring of greater invisibility. I have a ring of protection +2, and I have a ring of shielding.
I don't know why none of you guys bought any of these. I don't need them though.
Do you want me to go get them again?
No, thank you though. I was
All right,
actually
all right.
here because are you friends with the bartender at the Driftwood Inn? On the
Well-
road?
Everybody around here knows each other. Friends is one thing or another.
Well, he told me to come ask you if there were any sort of specific jobs that could be fulfilled by adventurers like myself.
Oh, I just told all your friends about the things that could be required. I need a heart of Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I need an eye of a roper.
Oh, is that it? Just the heart of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, yeah, no big deal. How
No
much?
big deal if you're up to the task.
I think you only pay
All right, well,
50 for
there's
the
no other
T-Rex.
specific jobs that you know of? Anybody else hiring around the area?
I mean, if other than me, no, everybody else sort of keeps to their own. Maybe Graham? The blacksmith, the half-orc blacksmith right outside of town might, but he sort of keeps to himself.
All right. Well, let's go talk to the blacksmith.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business.
Yeah, you too.
I hope to see you again.
Have a good day, sir.
We'll be back with things to get money from.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
And the door magically closes behind you.
Everyone is a little weird here. Not a fan. He wants
Yeah, it seems like some weirdos.
he wants the heart of a creature that hasn't been alive in, probably, I don't know. I don't know. Heard about it in stories.
All right, we going to talk to this blacksmith or what? What time is it? What time is it?
It's pushing 1 to 2 in the afternoon.
Do you guys want to head out right now, hit the blacksmith, and then go try to find some stuff?
Yes, let's
Well-
we should probably make it quick with the blacksmith.
I just wanted to say that when I talked to the bartender at the Driftwood Inn,
He is an asshole.
yes, he
I
thought
wouldn't
the
know.
same
I
of
don't know.
you as Scar, but that's not the point. The point is, he said that
Sorry.
there have been strange happenings up on the mountain. Strange beasts, oddities occurring, so I
Sounds promising.
just wanted to mention that we should be cautious as we head up the mountain.
Or let's go find and destroy these creatures.
If he didn't serve piss to all his patrons, maybe there wouldn't be monsters.
Yeah, well, my 2 brews were 25 gold too, so why don't you just calm down there, Scar?
Before I leave, he will have a piece of my mind.
All right, I guess let's head to the blacksmith.
Sounds like
Fine,
you
maybe.
guys had a fun time up there.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed that. This is what.
No, I missed what you guys were talking about.
Hey,
Yeah,
we can't go
Carl.
there before we leave. I need to stop.
All right. So, do you make your way towards the blacksmith now?
Yes.
All right. So you begin heading towards the exit of the city. Not but a 5-minute walk because, again, not a very large city or village. You make your way, and as soon as you leave the sort of like miniature wall that is just made out of like wooden stakes, you look to your left and instantly see a very, very large half-orc man. Big black beard, no hair on top of his head, sitting there with a leather apron on in front of a crackling orange forge with a piece of orange metal just ding, 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 putting it back in.
Oh, there's a fine piece of man if I ever saw one.
He looks over to you, and you see now that his beard is sort of graying towards the center. And, oh, I haven't seen you before. As he sort of gets up, sits in a chair, what seems to be sort of a lawn chair, sort of sits back. Can I help y'all?
Oh, hi. I was just enjoying the view.
I'm afraid you're not going to get much from here. Much view from here. You mostly just get trees and me.
I meant you. So, one of two.
Well, is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I was just looking for, I don't know, do you have any like pebbles? Strong pieces of steel of some sort that have dropped off from your...
I got sort of ball bearings that I've been
Yeah.
working on.
So you got
Well,
balls.
It's got lots of balls, huh?
I got ball bearings used
Ball
in
bearings?
some gnomish machinery. So I can go get those for you if you want those.
How much would those be for about 20?
About 20.
Yeah.
Not much at all. Gold.
A gold for 20.
I mean, I gotta make them.
I would love to have. So I can fit 20 in my satchel, right?
Oh yeah, you can.
All right.
You can fit probably 50 to 60.
Okay, Can I have 60 then? Can I buy 60?
Yeah,
Can you make me 60? How long is that going to take, do you think?
not long at all. I got them. I already have them. And he gets up.
Oh, I
and-
thought you didn't make them. Okay.
Well, he had to make them, I should say. He comes back with like a little pouch of just ball bearings, metal ball bearings.
Cool.
Is this what you're looking for?
That's exactly
I
what
could
I'm
give
looking
you
for.
a sword or a crossbow. Probably do better than a ball bearing.
Did I
Just
whisper?
curious.
Wait, go ahead.
I can use those in my sling, right?
Yeah.
And I can because it says pebbles for imbuing my magic. Can I use those?
You know what? You haven't really tried them before, so it'd sort of be a test thing that you're gonna have to try.
Just give me the 60. It's 3 gold. I'll take them.
It's 6 gold for 10.
Thought you said 20 was a gold.
10 for a gold. Like it was 10 for a gold.
Oh, well, okay. I'll give you 6 gold.
And he takes a gold, hands over the sack of ball bearings, and was, well, could I get you something better than a small sack of ball bearings?
I want to whisper in Dio's ear at this point. She stops at a blacksmith to get steel ball. Okay.
Do you have any crossbow bolts?
See that? I am more comfortable selling. And he
You're not comfortable selling balls?
Your balls?
ball
Please
bearings.
tell me you said that. Please.
Yeah.
And he comes back with sort of a it is a quiver that you can stick around your it's a belt that that's attached to a quiver, so you can put it on your waist and buckle it, and then you can just pull out a crossbow bolt from it. These here are fine crossbow bolts. I spent my time putting my all my technique into them. These are all +1 crossbow bolts, and there are about 50 of them. And if you use these +1 crossbow bolts, you can add +1 to damage and the attack roll, because they fly straighter and hit a little harder.
+1 to damage and +1 to attack?
Damage rolls, yeah, attack and damage rolls.
I have a question real quick. I actually have a hand crossbow, but it didn't give me any bolts with it. Are we just...
That's why I'm asking, because I got a light.
Unless they're special bolts, we'll just assume that you have bolts.
unlimited bolt? Okay. So
Yeah,
great.
unless
I
they're
don't
like
need-
special.
So I have a light crossbow. I probably have bolts.
Yeah, if you have a light crossbow, you have light crossbow bolts, but you just got 50. If you want to buy them, it's 100 gold for 50 of them, and you can add +1 to attack and damage rolls.
So those are the special ones, but we already have some.
Mhm.
Huh. Let me think about it for a couple minutes. Talk to the other guys. I'm gonna think about it and look around.
Go ahead. You have any?
Okay.
Do you make any arrows?
Yeah. Let me go back in the shop. And he gets up again and walks over. And in the shop, he comes back. I got just better arrows. I have one of these special Dragon Slayer arrows that I was commissioned to make and never came back and picked it up. So honestly, I'm just gonna give this to you. So he hands you a Dragon Slayer arrow.
Dragon Slayer.
I mean, it's no skin on my back, so take it.
Well, thank you.
That's a rare item indeed. I actually have my own type of dragon slaying weapon. You should
Wow.
hold on to that.
Yeah, those suckers are real hard to make. So you're pretty lucky. Guy came by, paid in full, then never came by to pick it up. That was like a month and a half ago. So,
Bam.
and then I just have normal +1 arrows. They're just arrows that do an extra damage to attack and damage rolls.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't think I need anything. I'm ready to start burying my axe deep into some of these beasts.
I have no money.
Give me a second. So I'm going to imbue. I'm going to use my cantrip to imbue. Try to do a couple of these ball bearings.
Okay.
While
Roll
I'm standing here,
d20.
just pass it out. Okay.
Roll d20 and add 5.
Oh, 8.
You try to infuse it in, but it seems like it's more of like the material just isn't right as you try to do it. The magic just seems to not take root.
Can I try a few other? Like, can I pull out 3 more that are different? Like the 3. Like, set those aside and try 3 more.
You go and you pull out another one and you try. It just seems like the material that it was made out of just isn't taking hold of the incantation.
Damn. Okay, well, I'll just keep them in my... Oof. He gave me a pouch of them, right? I'm gonna keep them in the pouch. I'm just gonna keep them. So I still have my other pouch, right?
Well, it was just sort of like a bag. It was in a bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my backpack.
Okay. So yeah, you still have a pouch.
Okay. And so I'm just gonna, like, while they're talking, I'm gonna look around the area for little pebbles. And I'm gonna...
Just get on your hands and knees and yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
Investigation check to see how many you get, because there are pebbles, just depending on how many.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So, oh shit. Oh gosh. Hold on. Skills. Investigation. Wow, horrible. I get 1 out of 10.
You find about 15 pebbles just on the ground.
Okay, and I've tested them.
So you test it. Yeah, it seems to work.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep 3 in a pocket in my shirt that have already been done.
And so then Graham sort of just sits back down in his chair. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
No, thank you.
I think that will be all.
All right.
Good.
Well, if you guys are going out into the forest, I recommend doing it now or not at all. So be careful out there.
We'll come back if we ever need to buy balls.
Yeah,
Sure.
I liked your balls.
Thank you. And he turns around, gets back, pulls out his long, what seems to be sheet metal, and just ting, 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 goes back into shaping it.
Thank God.
He's shaping
Pull
something,
that
all
over.
right.
All right.
Nice.
Urban brew.
Do we have a map?
You do not. You never went and got one.
One?
Yeah, just one.
We should probably grab a map.
He was
Right.
like, y'all need a map?
Yes.
A map would probably be handy.
You see like a backpack that's right next to him. He goes in, pulls out like a little scrolled piece of paper and hands it to you. I guess you can use this. I'd like it back, but
What'd you
We'll
do?
be back.
I didn't
If
do
we're not
anything.
back,
What the-
you can come hunt the thing that killed us.
Yeah, I don't go into the forest if I don't need to. Now you fellas better get going.
I'm not a feller.
Fellers is gender neutral.
Yeah,
Is
Christian.
it?
Yeah,
Is fellas gender neutral?
I intended it to be gender neutral.
Okay, good.
All right. I guess yeah. Let's look at the map and find the probably easiest, most quickest path up. I guess the side of the mountain.
Okay, so you open the map. There are no walkways directly in towards the mountain. This place seems to be almost completely unexplored. But using the map, if you pretty much just walk straight, you'll pretty much get there.
Hey guys, I think we go this way. I'm just gonna point off.
And you point towards the mountain.
Yeah, I point directly towards the mountain.
Ah, good eye. We just head directly in front of us.
Where are we supposed to go? There's like so the mountain has some creatures, but isn't there a cave up there, and that's where we can get like 100 gold per eyeball
The ropers, yeah. Well,
in the
perhaps
cave
we'll
in that
happen
top
upon a cave.
mountain? Yeah, if we do, that sounds like a pretty solid lead there.
Let's just head up and see what we find.
Okay.
All right, so we're switching. We're
There's-
switching ambiance, boys.
So, Dio, you did tell us about the ropers, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
This may be a stupid idea, but it might help. What if we had something to block the ropers from grabbing us themselves? Instead, they grab something that we can release.
Are you walking and talking?
Yes.
Okay, walk and talk.
How big
Walking
are
and
these
talking.
ball bearings? Ball bearings. How big are these ropers anyway?
Wait, how many or how big? What
How
did you say?
big do they normally get?
Dio, how big do they
Dio.
get?
They look almost exactly like stalactites.
Damn. So kind of big.
Bitch.
Pretty high up too.
I mean, I can get out probably using my shadows, but for everyone else, I almost thought of maybe taking bark off a tree, a large piece of bark, almost shield size, carry it over our head.
I could shoot some ball bearings in there and see if they grab them out, and if they do, yank them down.
You realize a ball bearing is like, I'm not good at math, but a lot smaller than a human.
No,
I
we
don't
just
think that'll
shoot it
attract
in,
them.
And then when one comes down, we, attack it. And maybe it drops from the ceiling. I don't know.
It's so stupid it might just work.
Might.
So,
I
without
mean,
you
I'm
guys
keeping
walking,
all these
are you
money
guys
on my ball
are you
bearings.
guys being sneaky? Or are you just walking? Are you trying not
I'm-
to be noticed, or are you just walking?
Or are we on a path?
Where are we at this very moment? Because as soon as we enter
You
some
are-
sort of forest, I'm gonna try to start watching my step.
You guys, as soon as you leave this sort of
The forest, okay.
you are right on the edge of the forest.
I'm taking the lead, and I'm just walking. I'm not trying to.
If you
Okay.
do not mind, I'll be in the bushes. I'll be following, but a little bit away.
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
also
put it that
wearing
way.
plate mail, and I have disadvantage on stealth checks anyway. So.
You make a lot of noise. I'm gonna be in the bush, and I'm going to split. I'm gonna follow, like on the side of the group, about like 20 feet away from
Okay.
them.
Go
And
ahead
I
and
am
make
going
a
to be
stealth
stealthy.
check.
Do I get advantage because I'm cool? No.
No, you don't,
Son of a bitch.
because you're not cool.
That is a 29.
Okay. So, is
Hell,
there anything else you guys have left to discuss, or are you just walking?
I'm splitting off. I have nothing more to discuss.
I'm keeping my eyes forward and trying to pay attention while talking about that. And now if we're not gonna I'm just gonna keep an eye open for things.
Okay, go ahead and everybody that's keeping a lookout, go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I do that well stealthing?
Yeah.
Okay. I might as well.
I'm
Yeah.
not really keeping a look. I mean, like, am I keeping a lookout? I don't know. Like,
Well, are you? That's a you thing. If you're
Jeez, I have-
looking for things, then you're looking for
Or
things.
is he
If you're
just
not, then you're
walking-
not. If you're just walking with confidence, you can just walk with confidence.
I'm just walking with confidence.
I got an
I-
11.
I got an
Right.
18.
I got 21.
All right.
Our perceptive archer.
As you guys begin to make your way into the forest.
Oh, also, before that, can I give myself mage armor because I totally get it free because of my character.
Your Eldritch Invocation? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mage armor lasts for 8 hours, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
You go
that's
ahead,
why-
you touch the middle of your chest, and you feel sort of like a miniature flame sort
Yeah.
of form in your hand and just around you for a second, and then fade.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
You got yourself mage armor. So your armor class is now 13 plus your dexterity.
How do I add that? Because it doesn't give me the ability to cast or use.
So okay, so your dexterity, your armor class would just be 15. So you can just click on your armor class and override armor class plus dex bonus. You could do that, and or you could just override AC to 15.
I'm not sure. It's not even letting me touch it.
Click on,
All right, well I'll just do it. It's fine.
I can't click on armor class. I
It's
can't
fine.
click on-
I got it. Just refresh your page.
It's different.
Yeah, the mobile. So I'm armor class 15.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So you're making your way into the forest. Your dwarf right up in the front. As both. Oh well, let me do some.
So I'm gonna take a moment to appreciate how beefed out Valdrift is.
Oh my god, he is so beefed out, right?
He is-
20 strength, 20 constitution,
Yeah, he's
18 dex.
Yeah, my AC's 19, so
Wow.
So as you guys are walking, Voldrick, what is your passive perception? It would be on your left side,
It's
right underneath your saving throws.
17.
17. So as you are walking, both Lasar and Askar, you both notice and hear something towards the left in the bushes, sort of like a snapping of twigs. Then you just sort of hear deep breathing.
I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna stop moving.
Me too.
Freeze.
And Voldrick, you turn to the left at the perfect time to notice to the left what seems to be a miniaturized T-Rex from what you've read in the stories. Just in time as you turn to look, it jumps out at you and goes to pounce on top. I need everybody to roll initiative.
I like initiative.
Do I add to my initiative?
Your initiative is just plus your not proficiency, just your dex bonus. So yours should be +2.
Shit. I messed up.
Double checking. I don't think I have advantage on initiative.
Nope,
my-
you don't. That's barbarians.
My initiative is showing a +7.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go
that's
ahead.
for being a champion. You get to add your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
okay. I was gonna say yeah. So I rolled a 19.
Which one's what? Is it
It's
the one by
right
strength
beside your armor class.
or?
Right by your armor class. It's called initiative.
Oh,
Right there in the middle.
I got it.
Jaden, I'm burning one of my luckies.
You
Uh,
burning the
three
luck already? All right.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay,
I
so you
have
have 2
I rolled
left.
a 5 after that. Okay, I have a 10 now.
Okay, so Askar's initiative 10. Lasar, what is your initiative?
Lasar.
Lasar, what is your
Oh,
initiative?
Lacer. It's actually Lacer, like air.
Lasar. Okay, Lacer. My
Lacer.
apologies.
Sorry. I got a 16.
A 16.
Yeah.
Okay, changing the music. Changing the music.
Oh.
All right, Voldriff.
Valdrift.
Voldriff.
Oh,
What's your
I'm
what
up
is your
first?
what is your initiative?
What is your initiative?
Oh, it's 19. I'm sorry.
19. Dio.
16.
16.
Ooh.
All right.
I just really rolled that great. Not gonna lie.
Valdriff, you are up as an Allosaurus jumps out of the brush and jumps on top of you. Oh, I should bring up a battle map.
I was about to say, like, are we looking at roll 20 here or what?
Yes, you should be. If I can.
I do enjoy a battle map.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh shoot! Here we go. Doop. 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 And doop. So as you all are in this sort of clearing, so you were up in front. Askar was over in the bushes. We'll assume that this is the order that everybody was in, if that is okay. If you're looking at roll 20.
Yes.
I am indeed fine. Fine with
Yep.
it.
All right. So, out of the bushes to the left, you see what seems to be an Allosaurus jumping out on top of you, and is pretty much right on top of you right now, Voldriff. Since you noticed in time, and they rolled really bad on their stealth, you do not get it. There is no surprise round. So, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well, I guess I will. We're assuming I already had my great axe equipped, right?
Of course, and attuned, if
And
it's not already.
it is attuned, yes. I think.
Yeah, it looks like a tune.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say it probably would have been.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a swing at it.
All right, you, as the I'm gonna stand up because I like DMing standing up. Okay, so as the Allosaurus jumps out on top, trying to pounce you down and get you prone, you just sort of step out of the way and just with an overhead swing begin to swing down at it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Take this, foul beast! And I just rolled on that one.
So as you go to swing down on the creature, you sort of pull.
Well,
you sort of sprayed your back for a second, overextending, and you just kind of. Okay, second one.
So I know it was a nat 1, but it's still. I have a plus 12 to my hit. So
Yes.
still a 13.
So, but natural ones I treat in my campaign as an automatic failure, and natural 20s are automatic success. So.
Let me just remind me. If I roll a 1 on a damage roll, a 1 or a 2, I can
Only on damage. On damage, you get to read.
Okay, all right. So we're good. Anyway, so I rolled a nat 1. Yeah. So take this, foul beast. Oh God! And then I fell over or something.
As you go to swing up, you sort of forget your axe is a little top heavy, and you just sort of jump back a little bit as you go back for your second swing.
And I'll swing again.
So if you have a plus 12 to hit, if you don't roll a natural 1, you auto hit them. So you can just go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, that's that's a 19 to hit, and
do you crit on 20s? Is that a 19s and 20s?
Oh, that's right. I do crit on 19s and 20s, so it's a crit. And I rolled an 18. It still only let me roll 1 though.
Wait, is that a 19 or 20 before?
Let's see.
You get a nat? Is it nat 19?
Oh, yeah. Was that a natural? It wasn't a natural 19.
It wasn't
so never mind. I lied.
It was
wasn't a
plus
natural
12.
19.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, So you do hit. You do 18 points of damage. Nice. So with sort of staggering back, you sort of bring it in for a large cleave down towards this mini T-Rex, and it slams into the back as it gets up and starts snaring at you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna swing at it one more time.
All right, fighters. And then you just come down for another overhead cleave.
Or oh, okay, I thought that was a one. That's
You
16.
still hit.
And
Ooh.
that is 17 damage.
Wow, nice. And then coming down for another cleave, hitting it same area. It's looking rough. As it's sort of looking skittish at the moment.
How are you still alive, beast? And then I end my turn.
Okay. Dio, it is now your turn.
All right.
Ugh.
Is it just it's just the one, right?
Right now,
Okay.
Right now.
as you begin to take a look, you start to see off into this sort of clearing. You're starting to see what seems to be a larger T-Rex figure and another shorter-esque one.
Shit.
Oh God.
Well,
Fine, we're fine. We're fine. That's fine.
the one that was attacking Baldrift.
Yes,
Oh,
it's right next to you and to the left if you can't see. They're little small guys.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, there's this one here,
Yeah.
this one here, and then those two.
All right. So the one closest, because
All
he's
right.
he's the immediate threat.
You take out your longbow and you pull just a normal arrow. Because you have 10 ice and 10 fire.
Yeah, I'll just use a normal arrow.
Alright, you pull back on your longbow, preparing to loose an arrow.
So I do the hit, right?
Yes, roll to hit.
28.
Yes, that very much hits.
Damn.
Holy hell, you get a plus 15 to hit?
Yeah.
We've never been this high before. Val.
Alright.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Yep. 13.
Alright. As you sort of the Allosaurus jumps out, you sort of scare for a second as you weren't really paying attention, but just sort of out of instinct, and you loose an arrow directly into its neck as it falls down to the ground, dead.
Nice. And that's
Very nice.
I don't know if it matters, but that's piercing. I don't know if that matters.
No.
Okay.
It only matters if something has a resistance to that type.
Okay.
Alright, so you still have 2 more attacks, I believe.
Oh, well. So
So you can either up towards the right, you see another sort of Allosaurus creature, and then you see what seems to be 2 Tyrannosaurus Rex, just getting ready to avenge their fallen, completely destroyed friend.
I'll take another shot at the other small one.
All right, go ahead as you pull out another arrow.
30.
30. Yes, that hits. That would hit somebody in the next dimension. So go ahead and roll damage.
15.
Nice. As you quickly, and the arrow lands perfectly within this chest of this creature, and it's staggered back quite a bit of chunk of its health in one go. You still got your 3rd attack.
I'll take another shot at it just to try to finish it off. Fuck.
16, that still hits.
That was a
Damn.
that was a nat one.
If it was a nat one, okay. So as you go to loose the third arrow, it just seems to. You watch as the Allosaurus just sort of jumps out of the way of the arrow as it goes wide.
Great.
All right, does that end your turn, Dio?
Yeah, I was just looking at. I don't know what all I have here.
A lot. There's so much.
Yeah, it's like
So,
levels.
The things that you can do. So as a fighter at this level, you took the archetype arcane archer, so you can do a few things with the
Good.
with your bow whenever you shoot. So if you scroll down on actions, you can see your arcane shot. You get 2 per short rest. So you can do piercing arrow. They got to make a dex saving throw, or it goes through the target and takes an extra 1d6 damage. Or you can do your seeking or shadow arrow, but that's only. But since you've already used all 3 of your attacks,
yeah.
You can use an action surge to give yourself another action, but you can only use that once per long rest. So that's might want to save that.
Yeah, it's fine. I think we're okay for the moment.
Okay. Lasser, it is your turn.
I'll be right back. I gotta get my charger cord for my headphones.
It is now your turn. As you see now, the Allosaurus, the poor Allosaurus, to the left of Voldrif get totally destroyed. Then to the right, you watch as an arrow sinks into the center of the chest of it, but it still seems intent at going at these intruders on its territory.
All right. Oh shit, Bo.
Sorry.
What you doing? Stop messing with
I
me.
was just showing you.
Okay, so can I see over the guys in front of me?
Yeah.
All right, I wanna shoot one of the larger. Yeah, that one probably.
You want to shoot one of the T-Rex, because those are very large T-Rex. Seem to be
Yeah.
intent on munching you.
I want to shoot the one with a firebolt.
Firebolt? Okay. So you just sort of lean out in front of as a firebolt is loosed. Go ahead and roll for it.
Oh, I think it's 3d10, right?
You have to roll to hit first.
It's a. I don't.
Yes, you do. The
Yeah.
Firebolt,
Okay.
you just have to roll to hit. It's
Do I have any to hit value? Do I add?
You add plus 10.
Okay.
Roll d20, add 10.
14. Oh
14,
God.
that hits.
God.
The
Thank
T-Rex are very large and not very dexterous. Them.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I need 3d10s. It looks like I only have. This is a d10, right?
That's a D8.
That's a D4. That's a D10. D8. D10s look like this.
That's a D8.
The D10s are the. I should get a darker one.
Yeah.
Like
That
this
one,
one?
that's a
D10
D8.
looks like this.
Oh my
That's-
god.
Yeah, show me. I know what a D10 is.
This is
That
a
is-
D10.
Okay, I need 3, so I have 3
You
here.
can just roll it 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3. I'm good.
All right.
Oh wait, do I add
Add your
anything to that?
D10. Nope. That's the downside to Firebolt Blast, is that you don't get to add anything to it. So just straight 3d10.
10, 18, 21.
21. Jeez.
Nice.
That's
21
really good.
points of damage on a Firebolt. You turn over the corner, look over them, just sort of a Firebolt over it, lands the T-Rex in the face. As it looks very angry at the moment.
Nice hit, Lasser.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, you have movement and a bonus action.
Oh shit. Movement and a bonus action. I forgot what I can do in my bonus actions. This is completely new character for me. Okay, let's see what I. So where would that be? Actions. I could see what bonus action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
under bonus actions. The only thing you can really do with a bonus action is touch one of your magic stones, and then
No, yeah, they're already spelled though. So the only thing I could do was like grab it. Really. Okay. Well, I am just gonna. Can I see the? Thank you. Just gonna stay there.
alrighty. It would be the Allosaurus's turn, but it is paced. So now it is the first T-Rex's turn. As getting a firebolt in its face, it is going to run over to Valdrith. It's just as it goes to take a chomp out of your face.
It's gonna try to take a chomp out of my face.
It's going to try to take a chomp out of your face.
Good luck, beast.
That's a natural 20.
No freaking way.
Natural 20 on the first on the
Are you
on the
kidding
bite.
me?
So that is 12d12.
Oh my.
Holy shit!
12
Wait a
D
minute, wait.
12.
4d12. My bad. I spoke
Oh
wrong.
my goddamn 12.
4d12.
Wait.
4d12.
I was gonna say.
One more d12. Where are you?
Hell no. Damn it. Anything we can do?
I feel like I'm back playing a gunslinger again.
He's 12, my man.
You take 47 points of piercing damage.
Holy.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Damage.
Hang on 1 second. 47 damage, and then a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
That's a 28.
Yeah. So as it rushes up, it bites down on top of you, slamming into your armor. You feel the teeth on top of you beginning to crush and squeeze into your chest. But just as it begins to chomp down to try to grab you to keep you there, you just grab both of the sides on the inside of the jaw and just, and the jaw looses open, and now it's back. And with you freeing yourself, it is going to turn around and try to whip you with its tail.
You won't have me for dinner.
Now that's a lot of damage.
It's 27 to hit.
Yeah, my AC is 19, so yeah.
So you take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail comes around and smacks you in the chest. And that will end the first T-Rex's turn.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that's freaking. Holy shit.
Bringing us to the second T-Rex's turn.
I just lost 71 points. Help.
Jesus.
It will, in sort of miniature flank with the other T-Rex, and go after the archer that is trying to kill its little baby friend. Okay?
Little baby friend.
Little baby friend. So, against you, Dio, he is going to roll to hit. It's a 17 for the bite attack.
God damn it.
Does that hit?
Yes.
I'm assuming so. Alright, so as the T-Rex, very faster than you imagined, just limbers. And then as it sort of slides as it goes to stomp and chomp down on your...
Your mic cut out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just telling myself I need 12 on me instead of just putting them away like an idiot.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good rolls. Ooh, that's really good rolls.
good rolls for whom?
Me.
That's what I was afraid of.
For you take 41 points piercing, and make a strength saving throw. So your strength saving throw would be up onto the left.
Oh wait, Jaden, question.
Mhm.
The T-Rex that attacked me, its second attack was to tail whip me.
Yes.
Does that mean that it should be facing away from me now? Like
It swings its butt all the way around and then comes.
Okay, so it does a full 360.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to double check.
Strength save was 18.
18. You just make it. As the T-Rex clamps down on top of you, you sort of just flip your way right out before it begins to grapple, and then its tail attack will go against. It will swing its tail towards Valdorith.
Oh boy.
How much damage did I take again?
41 points of piercing from the jaw, and against you, Valdorith, that's a natural 12.
Again?
A 12. Natural 2.
Oh,
So
okay.
a 12
sorry.
to hit you.
So he misses. Okay.
So he misses. And then a tail comes from behind you. You just kind of duck out of the way. You don't gotta get too far to get to the ground. But Pats is right on top of you. Bringing us to finally our man in the bushes.
Man in the bushes.
Man in the bushes.
So,
He's the man in the silver bushes.
What's his name again? Ascar?
Ascar.
Ascar.
Like NASCAR.
NASCAR, we could use a little help over here.
on my way. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to throw my dagger of whispering shadows onto the back of the back T-Rex behind our archer
Okay.
friend.
Go ahead and roll to hit as you are just sitting in the... As all of you are just sort of looking around like, oh, T-Rex! Just a dagger swings from the bushes.
And hold on. By the way, hold on.
Mhm.
Attacks per action. It says only one. It is supposed to be more than that.
No, you get one attack per action as a rogue.
Okay, that's okay. And would this be considered a flanking hit?
This would be sneak attack, and this also would be assassination because
Oh yeah.
he does not know you're there.
Okay, let's hope I roll. Do I get advantage then? Since it's
Yes, because he does not know you're there.
Okay. I double check. It's been a while since I played Rogue. Both of them not the greatest, but he's a T-Rex. 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Do you get assassinate? Because they're technically not surprised. I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead, roll your crit sneak attack.
I'll take that. So for the dagger damage, that would be a whopping 10.
For
And
dagger
then-
damage? Oh shoot!
Yeah, for the dagger of shadows, it's the only one that has the +7 to it.
All right, you throw the dagger. Let's see how much sneak attack.
That would be 33 points of sneak attack damage.
Is that doubled?
That is not doubled.
So 66.
Oh,
Holy
yeah, because that's correct. So
shit.
66 points. I didn't double my
66.
dagger damage either. Apologize.
So 66 points.
Let me bring up my rolls here. Let me just bring up my rolls again. So for the dagger damage, you don't double the plus, so it'd be doubled to 3, so an extra 3 points of damage.
All right.
Plus the 66.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You from the bushes, you just hear as all of you look up just to see a dagger from origin in the bush slam into the eye of the T-Rex.
And then I am going to, on top of his head,
All right,
riding
so
him.
as the T-Rex is sort of leaning to its side, you just watch as the shadows just begin to coalesce around the eye of the T-Rex, and you just watch as Ascar standing there with the dagger just stabbed into his eye.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to take out my flame tongue dagger with my other hand, and I'm going to shove it into the other side of his head.
All right, go ahead and roll to Roll the hit.
Without advantage, that is 19 to hit,
That hits.
and 9 points of regular damage. And then while it is, it is not lit up though
It's
because
not lit
I did
up.
not. Yeah. So yeah, just that. Then
That was 12 points away to 100 points of damage in one round.
Holy.
rogues. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there with both daggers riding his head.
So as you're standing on top, you have the whisk eye of this T-Rex, and then you just go into your side belt. You just, and now you're just sitting on the top of a T-Rex, just riding it with 2 daggers in it.
Guys, kill this thing before this had bad things happen.
All right.
And that is gonna end my turn.
Okay. Allosaurus. It's not Allosaurus' turn. Yeah.
Aw.
Poor little thing.
He's gonna run up to Voldrith, what seems to be the tank in the main attack. He's since he moved. Oh, this is not the right one. Okay, there. He's 30 feet. So he is going to try to pounce on you. He runs and then jumps to try to get on. Voldrith, go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
$16.
Yep, that definitely succeeds. As it runs and jumps on top of you, both of its legs and on your shoulders, but you just sit there with just core strength and just rip it off. And
Get
so,
off me, beast!
so
Roll the door.
it is going to attempt to bite you as well. A lot of bites. That's an actual 1. Poor Allosauruses.
Does he bite
goes to
it?
Bite at you, and it just hits your armor and just doesn't pierce anything, and it's just looking there.
I was hoping he was going to bite his tongue.
I would like to just look down upon it with my great axe in hand and just give it a dying glare. Just
Well, you do that as it is now your turn.
question. I should have actually asked this in the first round. These are dinosaurs. They considered dragon types.
They are not considered dragons.
Okay, good, because if they were, my great axe would have done a lot worse. I was just looking at this badass great axe I have, and I would like to use Falling Bolt
Okay.
as my first. Wait a minute.
You gotta clear. There you go.
You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic. Oh, wait a minute.
So he I don't think he added the gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage
Oh,
rolls
so-
made,
Yeah, this is confusing.
which
so,
deals
JD,
2d6 slashing on the
the
last.
damage that it gave me was a 1d12 +7.
Yes, that is supposed to be. And
But-
so these are charges that you have within the act. So you
No.
can choose as like an attack action to do the falling bolt.
Oh, so this
No, I know
This is
that.
above that, though.
Actually, before it even shows the
yeah
abilities,
yeah
in the beginning of the description it says you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls
Mhm.
made with this magical weapon, which deals 2d6 slashing damage.
That
So-
is a mistake. Because
Okay, that's a mistake.
that would be if it was a great sword, not a great axe.
Ah, okay, thank you. All right, yes. So I am going to expend 2 charges on this weapon and use Falling Bolt.
Okay. So as you are surrounded by what seems to be everything, you hold the axe with 2 hands and strike it into the air as a storm cloud begins to surge around it on top of you. direct, almost completely yellow lightning begins to arc between this cloud. And as you go to slam the axe down onto the ground, the lightning bolt comes with it and slams the ground. Everything needs to make a DC 10, 15 strength saving throw.
All of us?
No.
Everything within 10 feet.
Oh yeah.
So that is all both T-Rexes.
You need to move me, by the way.
Oh yes.
Ah,
that's true.
shit. So that means I'm 10 feet away? Is that...
That
Yeah.
is
Strength save. All right.
that is everybody. Everybody needs to make a saving throw. DC 15.
Well, I failed it.
Oh!
So T-Rex 1.
What's going on?
Oh
You need
Strength
to
saving
make
throw.
a
God.
strength saving throw.
Oh god.
You have to beat a
Um,
15.
Sorry, I should have read that more closely. I was.
Wait,
Oh, Michael.
where do I
If
see...
you want to, you can take it back because these are new items.
Send it,
Yes or
Bo.
no, motherfucker?
Send it. Do
I'm
it.
doing it. I'm sending it.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
That- I roll a d20 plus 3 to my strength because that's my strength saving throw. Says
Your strength saving. Yes. So
Okay.
just roll a
So 20
d20 plus 4.
plus 3.
all
Oh
right.
my god!
So-
Dick!
That was a 5. That was okay. So the first T-Rex fails. The second
my
T-Rex
God. I had a really good one for the
succeeds.
next.
That's the one that Ascar is on. Ascar make a strength saving, and then the
I
Allosaurus.
did. It is a 13. I failed.
And then a natural 1 for the Allosaurus. So,
Oh, that poor Alice.
so T-Rex 1 and the Allosaurus are both knocked prone as the thunder, as just the sound of the thunder alone. Afterwards, you just hear birds in the distance just scatter from just the utter, just boom as you slam the axe into the ground. The lightning bolt shockwaves around, almost shaking the ground like a localized earthquake as the first T-Rex and slams down pretty much face first. And then the Allosaurus beside you. Ascar, as the lightning strikes down, one hits you directly in the back as you fall off the T-Rex and land completely prone on your back in front of the T-Rex. And so, Baldriff, go ahead and roll your damage. Your 4d6 lightning.
Wait, what happens to me? I got an 8.
You got an 8. You are also knocked prone, and you will take 4d.
Never do that when we're near each other again, Baldriff!
I'm sorry,
Fuck.
Mikey.
So the second T-Rex takes half damage because he succeeded.
Does that mean we get damaged too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Oh, that's great. I love it.
I have an AC of 15.
Yeah. What about you,
Oh,
Dio?
God.
What did you roll? What was your strength?
So
saving
I rolled a 14,
Well,
So
you fail.
throw? You fail.
but
Yeah.
I have this thing that says I can re-roll a saving throw.
Indomitable. So yes, you can go ahead and roll again. Expend one of the charges and
Yep.
re-roll one of the saving throws.
Okay,
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
and it's fucking worse.
Nice.
Well, you will also take full damage and are knocked prone. So, Voldrift, what is the full damage?
the full damage. Let's see. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9. It's only 9 damage.
So
But
9.
Ain't bad.
Halved is 4 to this guy, and then
I
everybody else gets 9. So everybody who fails takes 9 points of thunder damage, lightning damage.
I'm below 3 digits now.
Damn it, Bo. Don't do that again.
I did.
God damn.
That's fine. I had to.
It was really cool. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
And is that
So
an action or as an action?
that's what I was looking. It doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
Scroll up. You can't see the whole thing. Scroll up.
Alright, I'm gonna say that That's an action. That's an action. So that would be your action.
Okay, so that's my. Oh shit! But now all I get is a bonus action.
Alright. Next time, look at where it says each creature. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's everyone.
Okay, wait. Because it's like 46. Okay, no. That'll be one of your attacks. That's fine. One of your, if it doesn't
Okay,
specifically
so-
say, I'm assuming it would.
So we're gonna count that as an attack action.
So yeah, so you can still take your 2 other attacks.
All right,
You get 3 attacks.
I get 3 attacks.
He gets
Damn.
3 attacks because he's a fighter.
Make it count. I mean, it killed most of us.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
much.
just to reiterate, which who's all
Number 1 is on the left. Number 2 is in front of you.
No, in front of you is number 1, and
Okay,
behind you is number
prone.
2.
Yeah.
Number 2 is not prone.
Let me ask.
Number 2 is not become prone, and number 1 is prone.
And the Allosaurus is prone.
Is prone as well.
I don't know why he had.
And then Ascar.
Asgar is prone, Dio is prone, and
What's there?
is also prone.
We're all fucking
Yeah.
prone.
I'm taking
All right.
myself a rest.
I'm
Fine.
gonna. All right, you said Ascar fell off of the T-Rex.
Ooh, how tall is a T-Rex? That's a good question.
It's true.
Does that mean my hit points are at 0, by the way?
No.
Why?
No.
Oh,
No,
That just means you're prone. That
Okay.
just means you're lying flat on the ground.
okay.
you fell. Now
So
you have.
you just fell over. So you have to use half your movement next turn to get up.
Oh, I thought it was action.
No, it's half your movement.
Yeah.
Did we take damage? Because I might have missed that.
9. You took 9.
9.
9 damage.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure something out in the text
And
message.
Cody, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Great.
As
Got
you
it.
fall from the head, because T-Rex is about 15 feet tall. So
As
Okay.
I'm sitting there convulsing on my way down from electricity. Yeah.
I'm just wondering now. Can I attack the T-Rex number 2 without harming Asgard?
Yeah, I mean, the T-Rex is like Asgar's just prone on the floor. Like you could swing at the T-Rex without
Okay.
it being a problem.
All right. I am gonna take a swing at T-Rex number 2.
That one is not prone.
Correct.
Okay.
31 to hit.
That hits.
And 11 damage.
All right. The T-Rex that's behind you is looking pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm also gonna attack that one.
Well, that's the one that you hit, isn't it?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you hit the one that was.
Yeah.
Because the one behind you is the one that is not prone.
Yeah.
Yes, the one on the bottom.
Okay.
It just looks weird because he's facing that direction.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're hitting him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again. And that's a 29 to hit
Yes, definitely hits.
and a 16 damage.
Woof. T-Rex, the T-Rex behind you is looking pretty hurt. As like you slam it into it, as it's sort of stumbling. Got me stumbling. Oh.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm also gonna take this opportunity to use second wind.
Okay. So bonus action, second wind.
Yes.
Go ahead
One.
and heal. I think it's a D10.
1d10 plus 13.
Fighters, man. Attack 3 times, heal as a bonus action. Even if you use the action surge, attack 6 times and bonus action heal.
That's a
Maybe one.
21 for HP. So
Okay, you heal up. You feel a rush of adrenaline as your wounds begin to not feel as painful.
And you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use Action Surge too.
Okay. Action Surge. Get 3 more attacks.
Oh, I get 3 more attacks?
Yeah, you get a whole nother action.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Fighters, man.
Goddamn.
Might as well
Action
use
is
it.
3
Since I
attacks.
hurt everybody else, I might as well.
Oh yeah, you might as well
So let me
take all the
one
glory.
last-
Why don't you?
One last swing at T-Rex 2.
All right.
Oh, are you freaking... Oh, never mind. That's
I just have a question.
that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Who took down the first Allosaurus?
Dio did.
Dio.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
All right, so 19 to hit, and that is going to be 11 damage.
It's looking super hurt.
Are you
It's
kidding
still
me?
up. It's bleeding. It looks like its feet are about to fall off. Chopping it like a wood tree. Like a wood tree? Like a tree.
A wood tree.
Like that thing that was like made of
All
wood.
right, then I'm going to look at it and say, I'll leave. Wait,
So that means hit another one.
24 to hit.
So you get advantage.
Huh?
Well, you get advantage, so you might as well. If
You
got
broke
a
up.
20.
Yeah.
Where did he hit? He hit either way.
Well,
But
yeah,
if he rolls a
a
natural,
natural
20,
20
crit.
would be a crit.
Roll to hit again.
Well, then I'll roll another. Okay.
Well, you got
Oh, I rolled a
19.
19. That's actually a nat
You-
20.
That crit.
Yeah, you crit on 19s and 20s. So
That's
That's how you
now,
roll your damage.
so now your damage is roll if you So you can either do the D&D way and roll 2d12 plus 7, or you can roll a d12, double the d12, and then add 7.
I'll just roll 2 d12s. Just to make it.
Okay.
Well,
All right, that's
11.
so it's
Two
a
D12s.
d12 plus 7 and then another d12 plus 7.
No. Only the dice is what gets doubled. So it would be 2d12 plus 7.
Oh, well then I'm just gonna do what I just got then, which would be I rolled an 11, so that would be 22 plus 7, which is 29.
29. All right. So after spinning around, you slam into the leg of the second T-Rex that's behind you. You rip it out and use that momentum, bring it down on the one that's right in front of you, and slam it into its head. You watch as the blade goes deep into into its skull, but not enough to get all the way in there. Looks like it definitely left a dent.
Ha ha! We'll beat you yet.
All right, Dio,
That was-
it is now your turn.
I still
He
got
said it's
one
one
more
more.
attack.
Oh, you
Yeah,
still
he
have another
still-
attack? Fighters! Okay, go ahead, take the last attack.
I still got one more attack, and I'm gonna attack the Allosaurus now. I might as well just go for it.
Okay! Slam!
So I get advantage on this too, right?
Yes, because he is prone.
All right.
Oof.
Woof. Okay, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I was sitting there honestly waiting for another crit.
I was
Yeah.
hoping. All right, that's 14 damage.
Don't you get a double?
No, I
No.
didn't.
Oh yeah. Okay, forgot.
So then you slam the axe down into the prone Allosaurus is looking. So now, Dio, it is now your turn.
All right.
Finish him off, Archer.
So you are prone, so you have to spend half your movement to get up.
Okay.
Get up and then finish them off, Archer.
They're right beside us anyway, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But since you are within melee of these creatures, ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, good.
Disadvantage. So that means you would roll twice and take the lower.
Yeah.
So you would probably have to, if you could just roll with disadvantage, or you could step 5 feet to the left or right.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that with my other half of.
So you have 10 movement left. You are now without of melee of the two T-Rexes, but still within the Allosauruses.
Okay. Was that all the further I could go, or?
You can go 10 more feet,
Yeah,
which is 2 more blocks.
yeah. Take me out so I can get like, you know.
Oh, I accidentally stretched.
Whoa! You got
Stretch-
fat.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, so do Allosauruses get attack of opportunity? No, they don't. So you just back up and get ready your 3 arrows, because fighter.
So I'm gonna use a fire arrow.
Okay, so instead of pulling a normal arrow, you put to the left and pull out a fire arrow. As you begin to draw the bow back, you watch as the fire arrow seems to like extend to the length of the bow itself. And as you get to the climax, I guess, to the final pull, you watch as the tip of the arrow begins to spiral with flames.
Okay.
So, if you're attacking something that is prone with a ranged weapon, it is also at disadvantage.
Yes.
So you could hit the one that is standing, or you could hit with a disadvantage on the other 2 creatures.
Like they have a disadvantage, or I have a disadvantage.
You have disadvantage because they're prone. They're flat.
Okay, I see. Let's go with the one that's standing.
All right. You pull the fire arrow back. The fire begins to spiral down the shaft of the arrow.
That sounds dangerous. Son of a bitch.
What did you roll?
Natural 1.
Oh.
Wow.
As you go, you're like, shit, fire, and just let it go.
Not gonna lie, that's what was going through my head anyway.
And the fire arrow lands off into the brush. Not sure if it'll catch fire or not. Sort of concerning.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous. Well, let's just try that all again.
Okay. You want another fire arrow? You're like, okay.
I know what's happening now. It should go better.
Hopefully.
27.
That hits.
14 damage.
All right. So the fire arrow slams into the same eye that Askar just stabbed his dagger into, and you watch as it goes into the dragon's head, and then there's just a puff of just flame that come out both of the eyes, and you watch as the T-Rex falls to the ground, dead.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
So you have one more attack.
So on the map, which one was that was still standing?
It was this one, and it is now very dead.
Okay. Is the little one standing, or is it also prone?
It is also prone. Everything else is prone.
Thanks, Valdrift.
Except for me.
All right,
Except for you.
I'm gonna shoot for the big one,
All right.
even though it's prone.
Are you using a special arrow, or are you just using normal?
I'm just gonna use normal.
All right. So roll twice and take the lower of the 2.
Just roll the hit twice.
Roll to hit twice and take the lower of the 2.
Okay. So 22.
With disadvantage.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
That's good.
I thought it was a 1 again, but it was a 7.
They
Go
do
ahead.
look like ones on there.
Roll your damage.
16.
16. You pull back just a normal arrow this time and slam it. It hits the back of the T-Rex. Everything's looking rough. Lassar. It is your turn. You are prone, so you have to spend 15 feet of your 30 movement to get up.
Yes, please. I will do that.
So you bring yourself to your feet.
Yeah. And then I go and use. I was thinking of using Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Against what?
Well,
So right now,
I've
all
got
of the bad
3
guys.
beams. I get
all-
3 beams.
Yes, all of the bad guys right now are prone, and this also counts as a ranged attack. So
Oh.
it would so all ranged attacks are at disadvantage if you're not within feet. So
All right. Well then, shit. Pretty much all I have is ranged attacks. That's okay. I'm gonna do the Eldritch Blast because it is a
okay.
cantrip, and I'm gonna I guess roll
So
ranged-
you
the hit.
roll 3 times, every time with disadvantage. So roll 2 times per attack and take the lower.
2 times my dice. Oh, do I add how much to attack roll?
I think it's 10.
Shit,
It's the same for.
I forget.
No, it's plus 12 because you have the staff of the Magi.
Oh shit, it should have been 12 last time then.
Yeah,
I missed
you didn't have
that.
it tuned.
No, I tuned it immediately when I got it.
Well, I said.
I
plus
didn't
10.
realize it though. It's my bad. So add 12. Okay, the lower one would be 26.
Yeah,
for,
that
for
hits.
the first shot.
Okay, so second shot.
Second shot is 18.
That hits.
Third shot is 25.
They all hit. So go ahead and roll 3d10 plus 15. Eldritch Blast, man. Cody's Bane.
This is a D10, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, I'm taking 3, and I'm gonna add.
Show me.
Mm-hmm. 3d10 plus 15.
10, yeah.
Cody loves the cantrip Eldritch Blast. It's his favorite.
Oh my god,
Yep,
you would not
absolutely.
believe. Oh wait. I was thinking they were all 6s, but one's a 9, so it's 6, 6, 9, so add 15, so 14, and then oh wait, 9.
6 plus 6 is 12,
20.
then plus 9 is 21, then plus 15.
Well, no, they're all separate, aren't they? Because it's 1d10 plus 15.
Or, no, it's 1d10. It's 1d10 plus 5, and you hit all 3. So since you did 1d10 plus 5 for each one, if you could just roll 3d10 plus 15.
So it's 21 plus 15.
On each bolt?
No.
Just for all 3 of them combined. Since
Check
you
it,
hit
let me
all,
ask them a question.
okay,
Okay.
since you landed all 3 of the attacks,
Yeah, but they're all
you
in
get
separate.
so each one is 1d10 plus 5. You landed all 3 of them. So I just simplified it to just 3d10
Yeah,
plus
but I don't want to
15.
hit the same character with all of them.
Well, you should tell me that. You didn't tell me that.
Well, I was just
Wow.
thinking that separately they're separate items, so that's how it was going to work.
Well, you should you just because what I heard was I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the T-Rex
And I get 3 bolts.
and you get 3 bolts. So I just assume you just all. You should. I mean,
You cut
I'm
out,
not.
but no,
you need-
seriously,
yeah,
I
you-
wanted to do 1 bolt at a time. That's why I rolled 3 separately.
Well, okay. So then, okay. Each bolt is 1d10
Yeah,
plus 5.
I rolled 3. I figured I'd just roll them all at once so that I could have 1 of each.
Okay. Well, you should.
That was
You need to tell me.
well,
'Cause-
that was a miscommunication on
Okay,
both our
yes,
ends.
it's-
So we'll just say that.
Because I just assumed you were all hitting one target. So.
Well, I just assumed I wasn't, and that
Okay.
you knew that. So we're both wrong. We're good.
Yes. We're both wrong.
Uh-huh. So each of them gets. That's why I was confused about the
Because
15 point.
one of the T-Rexes is dead.
Yeah, I know. I want to put 2 bolts to one and 1 to the other.
Okay. So, which one is which? How much?
Okay, so the 2d6, the 6 is 6 plus. So it'd be a.
So if you're doing 2
Okay,
bolts,
these-
it's
So each
2d10
gets
plus
5. each gets 5. Okay, so I want to do the 2d6s, which is 12 plus 10 then. So it would be
So
22.
22.
22.
I can't math.
It's
22
okay.
to the T-Rex.
22 to the T-Rex.
Okay.
And then 9 plus 5 would be 14 to the little
and
guy.
then 14, which you kill the Allosaurus.
Okay,
So
he's
that
dead.
you shoot it. You hold out your hand, and then this sort of sickly blackish red energy shoots from your palm as two of them go towards the T-Rex, and then the other one sort of swerves and hits the Allosaurus ground, both slamming into them. You watch as the bolt that went to the Allosaurus hits it in the head and just knocks the head clean off. Just mush.
Swish.
So that is your action. You
Yeah.
still have 15 feet of movement and a bonus.
I am done.
Okay. Now it is the T-Rex's turn. So the T-Rex is going to stand up. So he gets up and looking very hurt, looking scared, and the last one, he is going to take the target in front of him, and he is going to bite. He is going to bite at you, Volk. Drift. Oh, jeez, wow, I can't speak. Okay, first attack is a not gonna hit with a 14.
Indeed.
Then the tail is gonna whip around and try to whack you with its very meaty tail, which is also not gonna hit. So, a 12.
Dang.
So, and then it is going to take the rest of its move to try to run. So it has 25 more feet.
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So as it begins to run away, you swing the axe down as it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oof.
16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. 15 damage.
15 damage. As you slam the axe into the back of the. It sort of whimpers, but is still able to leave, to get out. It's still alive. It's looking hurt. So that's the end of its turn.
Mongrel.
It is now the cat's turn.
The cat
The cat.
doesn't like this T-Rex running away. The cat is going to proceed. Is that Allosaur next to him dead, by the way?
Yes, it is very dead.
Okay.
It doesn't have a head anymore.
35 feet. Okay, so I can do that.
You are prone.
So I'm not. Okay. Would I have disadvantage on a ranged attack while I'm prone?
Well, because the thing is, technically
The-
no, but you're throwing a dagger while prone. So like you're on
You
your.
just gotta sort of lob it, like.
I mean, if technically in the game's rules, no. It's only
That's-
melee attacks that have disadvantage when you're prone.
That's what I like to hear, because if you had a rifle and you were prone, you could shoot it without
Yeah,
disadvantage.
that's
Yeah.
why. That's
I
what I'm
understand
saying.
the whole
It's-
dagger thing though too, but
because it like while you're like lying on your. But technically no. So go ahead. You can
Okay.
just roll. You don't have advantage.
I don't
So
need
you
it.
don't get sneak attack.
28 to hit.
That does hit.
Where does it hit? Because I'm going to bamf to him.
Where do you want to hit with a 28?
Dead center back.
Okay, so you throw the dagger while prone to. You watch as the dagger flips through the air, and you angle it perfectly so that it will go directly over top, but as the hilt is going over the back, it flips down and sinks in. So while it's going over, it's sort of shink, and if you want to, you can to it.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, you, and now you're on top of T-Rex. Damage.
That was 9 points of damage.
9
Piercing
points of
damage.
damage.
And then
Looking rough.
also, hold on. Yeah. Can I make a bonus action attack with the same dagger I've already done? I don't think so.
No.
That's what I thought.
If
yeah.
you're using 2-weapon fighting, it's like you take an
Yeah.
an
One and then
opportunity
another
for
one.
yourself to
Yep.
like get that second strike in.
All right, then I am going to sink my flame tongue into him as well.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Okay. All right. So
That is
you
a
get on
30 to
top.
hit. So I don't get sneak attack on a crit. I do know that, but
No.
either way, I still got a natural 20. Makes me happy. That is 12 points of damage.
It is sad, but still up.
It is sad, but still up. And I'm going to hold on for dear life with my other dagger.
Go ahead. So if you're stuck it in, go ahead and make an athletics.
Can I do acrobatics?
No, this is just you holding
Okay.
on tight. You can't finesse your way into
Fine.
holding.
21.
Okay, you hold on tight.
All right.
All right.
That's going to end my turn.
All right, so it is now Valdrift's turn. You see as Ascar is now wrecked as it's trying to run away.
Guys!
Well, I think it's appropriate to sit down because the fight's pretty much over. Oh,
Hold on, cat. I'm coming to finish it. And
You can make it
is-
to it!
it is within 25 feet, so I'm gonna run right up on
All
it.
right. Oh. Okay, so you rush over to the T-Rex.
And I'm just gonna take a
How do you
straight
want
up.
to do this?
Yep. He could
Oh, how do
he
do
could roll natural ones on all three though.
It
Okay.
is physically almost impossible to do that.
He does that.
Well,
I don't know.
shit can happen.
Is it okay? Do I have advantage since it's not facing me?
No.
Okay.
I'm on top of it though.
To flank,
You
to,
had to talk.
to flank, you
had
have to be
say
on
something.
directly on the other
Opposite
side.
Okay.
Okay.
Just double checking. That's fine.
So my first roll to hit was a nat 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll your second
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
Yes,
Yep.
you hit. How do you want to do this? It has 3 hit points. There is literally no way you can't kill it.
Yeah, so 16 damage. I'd like to first take off its left foot,
Okay.
I knew that.
and since I'm closest to its left foot, so I'm gonna take a side swing like this.
So you run up.
Yeah.
And you sort of slide into it as you just baseball swing off clean through the left leg, the foot like right above the ankle, just cleaving through. As it begins to fall,
Then I'm going to swiftly jump up and cleave down straight through its tail.
so as it begins to fall, it's falling backward. You jump up and slice completely through the back of its tail. You watch as it falls and sort of squirms for a second. There's just copious amounts of blood and gore just coming out of both ends.
And then I notice that Ascar is falling off. He's been bucked off.
It's
And
slow motion right now.
I'm gonna
Asker's
try to.
oh,
I'm gonna drop my great axe and catch him if I can.
so as Ascar, you begin literally like that, like the scene in video games when people begin to fall, or like that one from Avatar. You just begin to fall.
Do I start to like half like spin since I'm a cat and I always
you
land on
watch
my?
as your tail begins to flick in a circle to try to twist your body to begin to fall flat. But as you are following, you're like, not gonna make it. And a slow motion Prince Charming princess catches you, light as a feather, holding you perfectly.
You should at least take me out to dinner first.
Get your mind out of the gutter. We're just trying to, just shut up, shut up. And then I drop him, and then he's in my arms, and I just drop him to the floor, like, shut up.
Okay.
As you fall directly on your tailbone.
It hurts.
I guess just on your tail.
I was gonna say.
Guess you don't always land on your feet.
Not always. No, we're fine. It's
Not
okay.
when there's only 2 feet between him and the floor.
Okay. So I guess the battle's over, right?
As of right now, there are
Okay.
the combat is over.
So now the question is, guys, how do we get this back to town?
So,
We
hey,
don't. We carve them.
Baldrick, you really screwed us with knocking us on the ground like that and making us prone, but hey, you made up for it with the tail we're gonna eat tonight.
But he made me prone again.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, everybody. I forgot how powerful that spell was. Next time I'll be a little more mindful.
Yeah, I'd like
Or
to get
perhaps next time you all shouldn't crowd me when I'm in the midst of battle.
We were
Right.
there first. We were there first.
Actually, he went first, though, didn't he?
Yeah,
I
technically.
think we were all like there. He just started attacking crazy like right away.
He was there. He was there first. I'm gonna stay away from the little man.
He was leading the group.
Now, let me give him some space from now on.
Yes, but I still do apologize about that. I'm glad I was able to make up for it.
All right, I'm gonna knee it up. I'm gonna attempt to start carving for the heart of the one that
Okay.
he just killed.
Is anybody helping him?
Oh, I have a dagger. I'm gonna go for the little ones just because. You know what? How big are those little guys?
Don't worry, I don't need help.
So Cody, go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh,
The
you talk now.
The Allosauruses stand about like full length, just standing about 5 feet.
Damn, that's big.
I'll
Bigger than I thought.
Considering I only have a +6, I got an 18. So
18. So you begin to carve. Which dagger are you using for this?
I'm going to be using my, of course, sharpest one. I'm going to use the shadow one.
Okay, so
Because the shadows kind of crawl out.
Take Whisper and you stab it into the chest of the T-Rex and like scrape it down. Everybody just turns to look every once in a while. He looks like a demon, like feasting, because as he stabs it in, you watch as like the shadows just begin to float up around the wound. But you get your way in. You get your way in there. Now it is time for the delicate procedure of removing the heart. So go ahead and make just a straight dexterity check to try
Great dex. Okay.
finesse your way out the heart out as
I'm
without
spending a
getting-
luck point.
Okay, you're spending your second luck of the day.
Second luck of the day. Fucking don't fuck me. I'll take it. That's a 19. So 24.
24. Deftly and decisively, you take the dagger and grab the heart and just all the arteries away. And
Can I hold it like with like the claws just touching like a fine gemstone and hold it up, bleeding down my arm? Still beating. God, that I almost want to drop it, but I'm not going to.
You fucking beauty.
What the
Can
fucking
I,
beauty?
can I make a comment to Asgar?
Sure.
I actually wanted to mention it during battle, but I forgot. Asgar, I noticed that little trick you did in the bar is much more than some trick. That was quite a powerful move.
Yes, I got this blade as almost a hand-me-down. Lost crypt of my family.
Well-
come from a bunch of rogues, so.
Well, I've faced many a great foe, but I don't think I'd want to ever be on the other end of that dagger.
Well, we keep how we are. You don't have to worry about it.
So I'm gonna go over to one of the Allosauruses, and I'm gonna start cutting one of those open because I'm not that strong. Actually, I think I'm smaller than I look.
Well, if you're
I don't
trying,
wanna
what are you
try-
trying to get? What are you trying to carve?
I mean, he talked about T-Rexes, but I would think that an Allosaurus heart would also be very good to take back.
I'd take it.
So, are you going for the heart? So, go ahead and roll a survival check just to try to cut open and find it.
Not to interrupt this real quick. Can I take, like, since we're in a forest, can I take, like, a larger leaf that's kind of nearby and sort of wrap the heart up in it to kind of, like, as a protective?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check to find
The
a
perfect leaf.
a leaf that fits this.
Um,
Looks like it will fill like 5 gallons
yeah.
of blood heart.
That is a 17.
You look around and you're like, you know what? I'll just make one. And you take a second to just sort of weave some leaves together and
That's what I'll
form sort of
spend
like
the
a
rest of the
mini,
time
a
doing.
mini
Then.
pouch.
I got a 19.
A 19.
Ooh.
So you, after watching Ascar do it, you're like, okay, yeah. So you take a dagger and you open up the stomach. You're digging through organs and insides, and you come to the sort of the clavicle, sort of rib area, and you're just kind of like take the end of the dagger, just like crack it open like a nut, and go ahead to remove the heart. Just roll a d20 and add just your dexterity, a dexterity check, to see if you can finesse your way open the heart.
That's gonna be pretty.
Also, while she's doing that, can I attempt to get the heart out of the other T-Rex?
14.
Go ahead and roll a survival check. So 14, you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, this can't be that hard. And you go and you start slicing open sort of arteries to try to remove this heart. But in trying, you do end up scraping the heart on sort of the side, and not perfect, but it's not bad either. So
I'll keep it.
So you take it. It's about like palm shaped. It's not incredibly large, but it's larger than a human heart.
So then I'm going to take the ball bearing pouch, and I'm gonna dump the ball bearings in with my coins,
Oh, okay. So all right.
and then I'm gonna use that bag for the heart.
Okay. So you're holding the heart in your hand. You cut it out. You take it. And you're like, ah, nice. And it beats one final time, and you're like, ugh. And so, as blood and gore are spilling down your hand, you stuff the heart into the bag, and it takes but moments for it to just start dripping dark red ichor, and you're just kind of like, yeah, I'll wear it.
Yep.
That's why I made a leaf pouch.
Roldriff, what did you roll for your survival?
Yeah, I rolled a 3, but my survival bonus is a +7, so I got a 10.
So you're like, all right, yeah, let's get this heart. You take your axe and just start swinging
Yep, I did.
on this corpse to try to get into. It takes you a while to find the heart. You just start swinging wildly, cutting pieces open, like no lower intestines, and you just start swinging to find it. You do manage to find it after about 15 minutes, but you swing in and you definitely see that you scarred a part of the heart.
I was gonna say, I actually do have a dagger.
But you rolled a 10.
Alright, so, that was terrible, but at least I've gotten to it. Now,
So now you can roll a dexterity. Just add d20 plus dexterity to try to get the.
alright, a dexterity check.
While he's doing that, can I cut out a couple teeth from the T-Rexes? Like,
Yeah, you can start retrieving the canines. That's pretty easy.
okay.
That's it.
You also get to add +3 to that because of your paralyzed athlete, perilous athlete. So whatever you roll, you get to add +3.
Who is
Wait, to me?
me?
Yeah, to you, Valdrith.
To
That's
my
right.
dexterity?
Valdrith.
Oh,
Because you're a perilous athlete, you get half
that's
per
right.
to anything Dex, Strength, or Con related. So
Okay, yes. So then it would be a 15.
15. You get the heart out. It's a little bruised. You take it out. It's still bleeding the tiniest bit, but it's bruised. It's a little. There's a little slit down sort of the whole side of the left, but you did get it out. It's not awful, but not great. Right in the middle.
Well, I suppose I'll have to find something to wrap this in. Asgard, did you find any other of those leaves?
I ended up making my own. I didn't feel like searching around anymore. These are big hearts, but I'm sure I could probably make you one.
If you wouldn't mind.
I'm gonna proceed to get the stuff to make another one.
All right, you make another one, another T-Rex heart holder. It's
I'm gonna remember
pushing 4 to 5 now with all of the carving and looting of such stuff.
Do we want to head back, take these back, sell them, get a little bit of gold, and then
did I get?
So there are you get 4 because there were 2 Allosauruses and 2 canines each. So
Okay, so I pulled
Oh.
4.
Wait,
Yeah.
can we get the claws?
you can if you want.
I was actually gonna ask Dio if he would mind getting some of the claws out. He's just sitting over there doing nothing in the bushes.
I don't think I have anything to carve them with, unless I'm going to carve them with an arrow.
You can carve with an arrow. Arrows are sharp.
So, can I cut out?
I'm gonna throw a dagger at his feet, just a normal dagger.
But no
It
one
returns
went
to your
out.
belt.
I was,
Second.
So you watch as he throws the dagger. Smoke, it vanishes and then appears in the belt.
You cut out like hard there.
Oh, darn it. In a puff of smoke, the dagger that was on your feet, in a puff of
Not
smoke,
him.
it vanishes and then returns to his belt.
use an
Yeah.
arrow.
You have to unattune it. So just
I'm not tuning it.
not the belt. You have to unattune the dagger to the belt, which you could just unattune and then throw it.
I'm unattuning a normal one and throwing it to him then.
Okay, so he hands you a dagger. So you now have a dagger that you can carve in whichever you want.
So the second Allosaurus didn't get its heart cut out, though.
No.
Can I do that?
As you start to carve, you see that one of Dio's
The arrow?
arrows has
Yeah,
punctured it, and assume that it would be unusable.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Can I pop its eyes out?
Sure. You take one of the daggers and cut like around the eyelid area. The eyes out. He didn't tell you anything about the eyes being valuable, but
I could eat them later. I don't know.
all right. So Dio, are you going to try to carve some claws?
What am I getting? The claws or the whole hand?
Because I mean, if you're trying to get the claws, if you're just going to try to take the T-Rex foot weighs about like 50 pounds itself. It's pretty hefty.
Yeah. Yeah, but their
Quickly,
hands are little. We could cut off.
They
his
have
hands.
little hands.
Little hands.
Well, I don't know what you want. What do you want?
Okay. Dio, try to just cut off a few of the bottom claws. I'm gonna take my axe and cleave into their hands. Take a couple hands. I'm not sure if they're worth anything, but Maybe there'll be a nice little treat later. We'll turn
They're
them
like
into
frog legs.
Would
turn
it
them into turkey.
wouldn't my dagger be more effective on the little hands, and your axe would be better on the feet?
Chunk the toes off with the axe.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, he told
Oh.
me to do the feet.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. We should definitely do that. Sorry, I'm a little woozy after this battle, and yeah, I should have said the opposite there.
Clearly,
You work on the hands. I'll start cleaving some toes off.
yeah.
All right, you both go ahead and roll some survival checks. Yes. Kristen, I can't say your
What's
character's
there?
name.
It's okay. It's like last air.
Last
like,
air.
like a
Yeah,
girl with
It's just
air.
I can never remember how to say it.
I know.
Yeah.
The only
Anyway.
reason I know is because I listened to it and it was like last air. I'm like, oh. So anyway, so there is a tail on the ground,
There is
and how heavy is that tail?
really freaking heavy.
Okay, so
I do
here's what
that.
I want to do. I'm very interested in the skin on that tail. I'm gonna carve off, like, I don't know, a nice swath. I don't know, the skin of the tail, because it's probably like lizard skin, right? It's gotta be like really
It's like lizard skin.
nice.
It's like lizard skin, but oddly feathery.
That's fine. I like it. So I'm gonna take about, I don't know, 2 feet long and about a foot wide piece.
Okay.
Because I could probably make a pouch or something with that in the future, but I would like it. Someone might want it. And I would also like to keep, like, I don't know, about an inch thick of whatever meat or whatever is on the inside of that attached for now. And I'm going to fold it together and or roll it up and throw it in my bag or something.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check to try to skinning an animal, trying to
Yeah.
preserve it as much as possible.
All right.
What did you two roll in your survivals?
I rolled a 19. Dio's got a 25.
Oh, that's not.
All right. You guys together get from this one all six of the finger claws, and then you get all 10 of the feet claws as well.
I got a 13.
13. You get them off, and you get them. They're not like pretty, but you got them.
The skin?
Yes.
Yeah,
You,
okay.
you got the skin and the little piece of meat. The skin doesn't look like, it's not pristine, but you got it. It'll work.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So, we're running really late. We could, I know we could hold this off because I still have pretty much another session I thought we'd get through. This is not as the fault of you guys, this is the fault of me. I thought we would get through a lot more. So I pretty much have another session of.
I'm down for it because I'm having a blast.
Me too.
I get to
But-
play a little bit.
But I don't know when that would be. So if you want to end it now and then continue on with this either
could-
next week or
We could do it
Week
Sunday
after
next
that?
week, and I can do mine on Saturday if we want to do 2 sessions, or we could just do Jaden's, and that gives me more time to work on my map. I have a lot to do in that map. But yeah, it's up
I'm
to you.
cool with
it
either one.
doesn't matter to me. That's up to
What?
you guys. I don't care.
What, Michael?
I'm cool with either one. It don't matter.
It's up to
Alright.
you guys.
Oh, let me just double check our calendar.
All right.
Because
Then-
I don't know when I'm starting. That is so like I'm gonna try to keep my weekdays open. So I don't know because I don't know when that will be. So
Then we have Kenzie's session on Tuesday.
yeah, that's why I haven't really said anything yet because I don't know.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
So what all was I?
Oh yeah, I need that inventory.
I have a T-Rex heart. And
You
how-
have a. We'll just say I'm gonna give things that I would know. So next session, so Cody, you have a pristine
Right,
T-Rex
custom
heart,
item name pristine.
and Yubo, you have a mediocre T-Rex heart.
So what do I have?
And then for the claws, how many claws did I get?
You have 6 finger claws and then 10 feet claws. I guess those would be talons.
How much do the hearts weigh?
How much do the hearts weigh?
Probably,
They're
what,
pretty
10 pounds?
hefty. They're like
10, 12? Or...
they're like 15 pounds. They're
15.
hefty.
Okay.
And then Kristen, you would get you got a pristine crap. Why can't I remember? Allosaurus. That's the word. You
Yeah.
have a pristine Allosaurus heart and then a mediocre Allosaurus heart. And you have 2 feet by 1 foot T-Rex scale, and then a little hunk of its meat.
What? Halo's getting a TV series?
Really? I didn't know that.
Watch that trailer. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, by the way, can we talk about how dope the Spider-Man, the next Into the Spider-Verse movie looks?
We haven't
I
even
haven't
seen.
seen it yet, so
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't.
Did you see that Sonic 2 trailer?
The Sonic 2 trailer's the best.
I
I've ever
saw-
Did
seen.
So
you
good.
guys know that The Witcher season 2 is coming out in a couple?
Still haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to watch
Couple
it.
days.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I
I
just
don't
watched the
want to
first
watch
season
Witcher next.
again.
It's really good. I liked the first
So
season
good.
of The Witcher.
So I might have missed it because I'm distracted. Are we still continuing on?
Not tonight. Should we go to town and finish up town and then start off fresh?
We'll just start everything from where we are here next time.
Okay.
Because
So
he can also look at the map and remember what went down as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's
That's
what I
helpful.
like to do as well.
Yeah, because when you get to
Um,
town, it's kind of like, what did we do? Did we sell things? Did we buy things? I don't even
Well,
know.
I don't know
No.
what time it is either, but if
8:15.
it's late, we might want to just take a bit of that tail meat and have a set up camp and
It's like 4 pushing 5 in game. In
We,
game.
we got
That's
time. We got time.
all
We're
right.
just gonna get back.
All right, so we'll just
Feel like
pick
an
up from
hour.
here.
I'm gonna warn ahead of time. At the end of the session, that barkeep, something's happening. I don't know what, but something's happening. He's an
You know what?
asshole.
I don't even know that barkeep, so I don't know.
That barkeep. He's just an old ass.
You know what you should do?
Travel with me?
Such a
He's
dick.
just an old ass little gnome.
Take him a piece of something and be like, yeah, it's 75 gold pieces for this. Have it.
I have a better idea. How about I poison something and give
I
it
think
to him?
he's gonna sink his dagger in somewhere.
Little shadow dagger.
All
By
right,
the
Yeah,
way,
fun.
12 seconds into the Halo trailer, the music has me goosebumps.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. Well, I
Have to go.
I'm gonna go eat food.
Okay.
Enjoy. I have
I'm
a
probably
taco.
gonna go play Dark Souls 2 with Tegan.
All right.
Um,
And Cody, I think I'm staying up all night tonight.
yeah, I'll give you a text if I get bored and want to hop on with you.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty much I need to be up early, and it's not worth it. So,
What's
Fuck it.
early?
well, I just need to be up because I need to call my job, and with the way my sleep schedule has been,
I ruined it.
going to bed at like 6 in the morning, waking up at like 6 in the afternoon. So I'm just gonna stay up. So,
Oh, shit, yeah.
because yeah. So anyway,
Good
We ended
night.
the stream
That's the
fast.
episode. Goodbye. No.
did we? Oh shoot! Bye.